Ladies and gentlemen, I know you guys have been waiting for the new episode of the Tech Bob podcast. We have our host, we have Ray, we have Sean, we have a special guest from Unitrend, Michael Sanders. Let's get started.
Sean, Mr. Sean Lardo, how you doing, my friend?
Well, you can see what's going on with me. We are drinking.
It happened.
She spit. Me ready for the first time ever. HR 2020 in the flesh, literally puking down in front of me. Welcome to working remote.
That is awesome. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tech Bar. We're so happy to have you on. For those that don't know, this is Sean's granddaughter. That's why he is OG Pap, Mr. Sean OG. This is HR 2020, as we're calling her. And he was bragging before we started that he has never been spit on.
Not by her.
Not by her. There's a few other choice opportunities.
Correct.
But she just did it. She has...
Yes.
This is the epitome of like taking the champagne bottle on the ship. I mean, this is good luck, right?
I would. She just christened our show. You are all welcome. Everybody watching, you're all welcome. This is me.
That's awesome.
It's like, yeah.
Dude, I was just thinking Lion King, bro. I was absolutely just thinking Lion King. I love that.
Well, HR is leaving.
HR 2020, very good to have you on the show. See you soon.
We can't afford her by the hour, so we have to let her go.
Hold on. We're getting some stuff here. Mr. Keith Nelson, our invisible 12th man on the field, as I like to call him. I never heard about the weekend's football poll. Was the winner Sean? We'll get to that, Mr. Dallas.
He already heard.
No, we're not going to address that. See, it would be rude if we addressed that before we brought on our guest. We'll give Sean a few minutes to clean up.
I'm ready.
You good?
Hey, this is the new norm.
I'm not ready yet. I'd like to at least bring on the guest before.
Listen, I was puked on. I don't think you have any rights right now at this point. I think you owe that at this point. I'm just saying.
Yes, sir. You're absolutely right. I will catch up in a minute. But before we do that, I want to bring on our guest, our esteemed guest. Have you heard of a little company? I don't know if you've heard of them called Kaseya. Have you heard of them?
I heard some rumblings about them at one point. Yeah,
have you heard of Centersys, picked up by IT Glue, then this little company called Unitrends MSP. I'm pretty sure nobody's ever heard of them. And then full round trip. Oh, wait, here's our guest of the hour, Mr. Mike Sanders. How you doing, my friend?
I'm good. Thanks for the intro.
There you go.
You're quite welcome. I mean, this is a first for everything today. There's puke.
I've only known Mike for we've known each other for about 3 years.
No, it's got to be longer than that. I think it was 2017.
Okay, that's 4 years, my friend. That's
4 years. No, come on, 4 years. 4 years.
2020 feels like 9 years, so I'll give it to you. But in that time, you went from Centersys.
Yeah.
Then Centersys got picked up by IT Glue.
Yep.
Right. And then you got Unitrends MSP.
Yeah.
Before all that, you were with Kaseya, right?
Yeah.
Am I saying it right? Is it Kaseya?
I call Kaseya.
Yeah, Kaseya.
But it's like potato, kind of.
Yeah, and then Unitrends MSP is part of the Kaseya family, right?
Yeah, so I essentially full circle. I got bought by IT Glue, and then IT Glue, and I got asked to start the Unitrends MSP thing. Went to do that, and Kaseya ends up buying Unitrends. So I end up working for Kaseya again. I actually sit in the same office as I did when I left Kaseya in 2012.
Damn. So Sean's doing the, Zawenya with HR 2020. We got the circle of life right here. Mr. Mike Sanders doing the whole round circle, which is freaking phenomenal. Of all my friends and all my friends' successes, I've never met anybody that's done a complete 360 in their career.
Yeah,
that is impressive, sir.
It's definitely a weird story, but it's been good, so I can't complain.
Nice. And so we are here at the Tech Bar, and we got our friends here. We have Life Cycle Insights. We have Alex and Marnie. We have Simon, who handles all our online content. We have Noe. Yes, the intro that we played, that is our very own Mr. Danilo, or as we like to call him, Barry Danilo.
Barry Danilo. He writes the songs.
He writes the songs, and So that's the first of many intros. We'll talk about that in a little bit. And yeah, no, I did actually get a haircut just because I haven't seen Mike in a long time, so I didn't want him to see, the COVID cut.
As you can see, I did not get a haircut, and instead, I
weighed the risks. I said, well, I'll get a haircut or I'll print hats, and I printed hats, a couple weeks ago, and then which are behind me. But let's get to drinking. I think we should start off. Mr. Lardo, Mr. Double Fist, what do you got with you today?
Well, today I'm going, tis the season, right? So I'm starting off with the Yingling Oktoberfest, America's oldest brewery, by the way, in Pennsylvania. Not right down the street from my house, though. It's actually quite some place, about 45 minutes away. Anyway.
Do you know the history of the name of Yingling? Because it's an American company.
No, but it's a German guy who came over here who started it.
Yes, they're a German. They are a German company. Came over like a shit long time ago. Let's put it that way. Anyway, and I'm also drinking Macallan 12, which I'm pouring it right now out of my favorite ever.
That's the one thing I didn't bring to the bar. I'll go grab it when I grab a drink. Mr. Mike Sanders, what are you drinking, my friend?
I am drinking some Highland Park. So it's going to smell like there's been a fire in here by the time I'm done.
That's my favorite. I'm a much peaty. I love peatier stuff better, but the Macallan 12 is very smooth. Yeah. And it goes well with my cigar, too, which will be the Ave Maria. And this is the Argentum. Fantastic. Out of Nicaragua, which I believe, Barry Danilo, he loves that stuff.
Actually, yeah, you're absolutely right. Barry is Nicaraguan, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
That's for you, Barry.
That's for you, brother. All right. So, I'm all about the production value, and I apologize for the angle. I haven't had a chance to clean it up yet. But I did set up my nice little tech bar over here. So we have my little product selection. Last episode we did what? We did the I don't remember what we did. We did this beauty, which I talked to Sean about for hours. This beautiful Willet. I think tonight, because it's what's on the shirt, I think tonight I will be doing the Blanton just to match our shirt tonight.
Oh yeah.
So while I open this, I say cheers to my friends and cheers to you guys. I appreciate you all being here online. And actually, before we even toast,
ground rules are very simple here. There are 3 words that once they're said are drinking words. Namaste. So now you have to have a drink, by the way. The new norm, and that's another drink. And my favorite, unprecedented, because everything is that this year.
Cheers.
Salute.
So I want to do something a little different here too. So I did actually do a little bit of research, and I actually looked for. I want to do a cheer every time, every episode. So we'll have something that will be done once and only once, and it will be for each guest. We will retire the cheer immediately after. So, or once per episode. So, in honor of Mike Sanders, who has been through a roller coaster of her career, we raise this cheer. Here's to those who've seen us at our best, seen us at our worst, and cannot tell the difference. Cheers, my friends.
Salute.
So, Mike, we'll just jump right into it. So, let's focus on the present, right? Unitrends MSP. What the hell is Unitrends MSP? I've never heard of the thing. Don't know what it is. Pretend that's true.
Yeah. So, I mean, when I actually came into Unitrends, I came in to help them figure out the MSP market. But the Unitrends stuff has been around for 30 years. Started in '89, and they've been doing enterprise class backup for forever. But they just never focused on the MSP market. Didn't understand it, and so when I came in, I was given the task of starting that part of the business up, and we started it from scratch. It was pretty simple because the technology was really good, and we just had to go in there and figure out how to make it work for MSPs from a pricing and packaging perspective, and to make it manageable across a lot of endpoints, which was the other thing that they didn't really think about, because most of their guys were using 1 or 2 boxes. They'd have a 120 terabyte box, and and another one that they replicated to, stuff like that. So we got in there, we built the We built the stuff to make it manageable across a lot of clients, make it multi-tenanted, all those types of things, and we're off to the races. And through a series of I don't know crazy events, I ended up running Unitrends as a whole. So now I'm now I've got both parts of the business and the spanning product as well for O365, G Suite, and Salesforce backup. So we do it all now, and we're pretty excited about it. It's been incredibly fast growing. It's actually the fastest growing thing I've ever been a part of. So that includes Kaseya in the early days. So I was the 6th employee at Kaseya, as I think and so I've seen hyper growth in a company like that before, and this has been faster. And I think a lot of that's just because backup was ripe for disruption in the MSP space, and also it's it's one of the more expensive services that MSPs deliver. It's one of the higher value services that they deliver, and as a result, the numbers are bigger. Selling VSA or RMM agents to cover clients is a much smaller number per client than what you see in backup. So I think that helps. It gave us probably a little bit of an unfair advantage on that, comparing it to the other things that we've done. But it's been an awesome ride. It's been a lot of fun.
Nice. So to our audience, I promise that is the last business we will talk at all.
Perfect.
I love how Sean's eyes just kind of glaze over. So we made the mistake of our last 2 guests. We did that, who are you, where are you from, what are you guys doing, at the end of the episode.
Which was, I thought was better, to be honest, because then it was exactly what happens at conferences late in the day when you're completely hammered at the bar and you try to really make a pitch to somebody, like, where are you from? And it's like, like Bear Fest, when the dude thought he was like really smooth and suave, and he came out of the bathroom and he had the bear box in his head, and he was like, "Hey, ladies," instead he was like,
that movie was educational, about lifting the boot and then twisting at the end.
Yes, I agree.
Freaking educational.
Das Boot.
Mike, you want to show off the shirt here?
Dan, if you want this, anybody who wants this shirt, just let me know. I don't know how you get me the info, but I'm sure you can send it to Ray, or just send it to me. I'm
Ray.
Mike.Sanders at Unitrends MSP, and we'll definitely get you out. It might be easier if we compile it into one thing and just send it all over to you, Ray, since everybody's got your info. But
so send it all over to me, since Mike's local. We'll get it over to the office, and we'll.
What about these ones?
Because Mike's also from Miami. We got to call this out.
Yeah.
This is a Miami show, Mr. Lardo. Just so
whoa.
It is tonight. It is tonight.
Well.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, please let it be. Please let it be Miami tonight.
No, it'll be I think the game's in Jacksonville, guys. Sorry.
Anyway, we'll get to our Pick'em League, and for those that are not participating, please get over to the NFL 2020 Pick'em. It's go.oit.co, and I apologize because I cannot find the banner for it. Fuck it, I'll make another one. That's the kind of production value we have here, my friend. So go.oit.co NFL/NFL 2020. Join our Pick'em League. It is absolutely for bragging rights. I'm pretty sure we have some prizes for winners at the end of the season. And our guest, Mike Sanders, will be picking, and we'll be talking about that in a little bit. But no, Keith, we're not going to be talking about Atlanta right now. But to answer the question, so I want to get into that. So this bottle, which I love, Willet, it's my happy place. Sean and I, for those that don't know, we normally do an after hours, even after we shut this down. Yeah. Even after the Dave and Corey session of 4 hours, we still kept afterwards.
Yes. Friday wasn't
last
friendly.
Episode, it was, yeah. And so last episode, Sean and I talked for an hour, and I kept saying how much I love this bottle. And I know it's not what you're looking for, Keith, but I'll rub the bottle down here. I'm pretty sure that's not what you're talking about, but I'll go with that. I do want to call out some clothing stuff, though, because if I'm sorry, Mike, you've seen the previous episodes. You watched some episodes. You watched the episode with Larry.
Yeah, I wanted to know what I was getting into.
And you still came, and I appreciate that, brother. So Sean always has some clothing, and he always has these costume changes. I do agree with Danny. Sean looks, I mean,
Hold on,
are
let
you
me
going
fix
to
that
hit
again.
85 miles an hour? Are you going to go back to the future? Are you going to go dance with your mom? Like,
Wasn't
what are
it
you going to do,
88?
bro?
I
It was
just jumped
88?
ship and I'm looking for a
Could be.
Pepsi free.
Let's take a look here.
I
How
just jumped ship
fast
and
to go
I
back
mean, this
to
looks kind of good, by the way. I got this at the Goodwill, and
88. You're absolutely right. There you go.
There you go.
I don't understand the problem.
But I
though.
love, no matter what you're wearing, you have the ascot, and I don't know
Yes.
why.
Well, I had the bow tie last time, but it's back to ascot today.
I will say I wanted to wear my Tech Bar shirt. Mike, when you send us your shirts, we'll send you some Tech Bar shirts.
There you
Oh,
go.
wow.
That's how it looks, guys.
And our Tech Bar coasters.
All right.
So we have these. We're opening a merch store. We have some swag we're going to be sending out to people. All the guests get swag. So absolutely.
I gotta laugh. You say you got that at Goodwill?
Yes, I did.
Did you actually go to Goodwill?
Yes.
Have you seen shopgoodwill.com?
Mm-mm.
So all the Goodwills across America have an online e-commerce that you can buy anything in any of the Goodwills from called shopgoodwill.com. It will blow your mind what's on there.
I'm already typing it in right now as we speak.
I got a friend who's addicted to it. He has like 47 skiing jackets. He's like, it's $5. How can I not buy it?
Wow.
I love it.
That's a little bit of special right there.
Shop
Let's see,
Goodwill.
we
There you
got
go.
some clothing. Let's get some Sean Lardo specials here. I
Dude,
think
don't
you look
worry.
good in this, dude. Right there. I think that's the one.
I think I made your outfit changes for the rest of the year. Well,
Yeah.
into next year, clearly.
You
Much
just helped
easier.
me. You
I
totally
absolutely
yes.
agree.
Thank
So-
you. You know, not only is Mike a true professional, but he's very resourceful, as everybody can see. I'd totally rock that
that's
too. That's
beautiful
actually
right
that's a
there.
Matt Connolly shirt, dude. Matt Connolly
It is a
would
Matt
wear that
Connolly.
shirt
It absolutely is.
with his Earl Grey tee.
It's awesome.
I can't tell what's
So we have a guy that
Anyway.
works with us, Matt Connolly. I hope he's listening. I hope his girlfriend's listening because she'll totally approve and agree. The man is a 30-year-old man, body-wise, like age-wise, but he is a 95-year-old man. Okay, he has 0 children, but has more dad jokes than any of us.
He's impressive. He's absolutely impressive. So we do a morning stand-up, and
yes,
each
Dan.
employee gets an opportunity to do their presentation for the different stand-ups. And there's always a joke of the day. And more often than not, they're A+ dad jokes. And Matt knows the answers more often than not before anybody else. It's downright creepy.
It's almost like he wrote the joke.
You think he's ghostwriting those presentations?
I feel like he's writing the jokes. Seriously, I think he's that damn good. And he's actually weirdly funny. But then, you know, like Danny talked about me going down the rabbit hole with this whole Goodwill thing, which he's absolutely right. The fact of the matter is
I
then
did not know. Okay.
Then Matt does. Oh, Keith,
Yeah.
you full of useful
Imparting
knowledge.
some
Actually,
knowledge.
every now and again, Keith has something useful. Otherwise, not so much. By the way, if anybody's an NFL fan, make sure you become friends with Keith Nelson on Facebook and watch him cry every weekend about the Dallas Cowboys. He legitimately has more posts. That man, if he would, you know, he sits on meetings with us all, and he talks about he doesn't know how to market. If he would apply his bitching of NFL and Cowboys games and apply it to marketing, social media, that man would be a billionaire. A billionaire. Absolutely amazing.
We have a new guest. We have Vasudev. Is that how I say it? Correct me in the chat. I know it's a few seconds behind, but very welcome to have all the new guests that join. What do we have going on here? So, I'm not against this comment that Tony and Larry are actually two different people, are actually the same person.
He's so stupid.
So Mike, have you spent time with Larry before, or Tony, either one? Have you made their?
You know, amazingly, I have not. I had a really an interview that I really enjoyed on Larry's show, or on his podcast. I don't know, probably 2 years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it went great, and I really enjoyed it. But when I saw him at Connect IT, he was like in the midst of a conversation with, I forget who, somebody else, and we didn't get a chance to connect. So I've been within, like, you know,
you've been in the
I
general
non-socially
vicinity of.
distant space from him, And I think he didn't know who I was. I was probably blinged out because my marketing team decided that we had to win some costume contest or something. So I probably looked like an idiot. He was
we would never do that.
Purposely avoiding me at that point.
Yeah, been there. So
Well, he purposely avoids everybody.
I love that. You're talking about Larry? Or you're talking about me? Because that's probably both.
Take your pick.
That's about right.
Take your pick. So, all right. So you're both down in Miami.
Yeah.
Waiting for tonight's game to play.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask now. I'm gonna ask now. Who are you taking in the Pick'em League? Who are you taking? Straight up numbers.
Anybody? I mean, I got to understand the rules of the Pick'em League because
there's no points. You just picked the game. You picked the winner of the games. That's it. We made it so fundamentally stupid.
All of the winners.
All the games. Yep.
Oh, all the games. Okay. Because if not, it's easy. I just picked the Dolphins for whoever they were playing against. I picked them
for shits and giggles. Like
what?
But why? For shits
so you're not
and
looking
giggles,
to pick.
or?
You're not looking to pick winners.
No. I would pick whoever they're playing against.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I didn't hear the against part. I heard who.
No. I mean, there is no team in the world that is better at snatching defeat from the jaws of victory than the Miami Dolphins.
So what you're saying is we're the Super Bowl champions of consistent defeat.
Yes. No. I think what they're best at, and this is what I think they're absolutely, if they're not known for this, they should be. They're the best team in the world at giving you just enough hope that you think this year will be different, and then just crushing it for you every single time.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
That's about right.
But I will give the Dolphins one thing for sure is that you always played the Patriots tough, and the Steelers always needed the Patriots to lose.
Yes,
so we always get one of the two games.
We get and for the last 11 years, I think we won 9 of the home games, and then we lost. One year we lost both games, and then last year we lost our home game and we won our away game. And fun fact, our main office is in Boston for the Unitrends part of the business, so I'm up there all the time. And one of the guys on the sales team thought it would be awesome to send to give me his tickets for the last game against the Dolphins because he couldn't make it. So the only time I've ever been to a Patriots game in Boston, I got to watch the Dolphins win at the last second at home. So it was awesome. And what was Tom Brady's last regular season game. And so nice. It was a pretty cool experience. And I remember I was cheering like crazy when the game ended.
So was I.
Yeah, exactly. When the game ended, some woman stood up next to me. She goes, "Well, are you happy now?"
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Yes. And then Tom Brady came to Florida.
Yeah.
And it's funny, I like Tom Brady better already.
You can't see. As much as I actually don't hate the Patriots. I have to say I was a Patriots fan early on in life. And
ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the Tech Bar. Thanks for joining us. We're going to replay the Tony Francisco episode.
Somebody with sense.
I was born in Connecticut. I started off a Patriots fan, and I gave up on them in like 2001 because they were terrible.
And they kept on getting their ass beat.
And that sucked. It sucked.
Yeah, I know that. But see, the reason why I can't like them is because they blew us out in a couple AFC Championship games, and I just really can't recover.
Well, our Super Bowl every year is the Patriots at home in Miami. And so, that is the Dolphins Super Bowl.
Yeah,
that's it. I always thought the Super Bowl for you was draft day. Because that's the only time you really think you have a chance.
Well, and the thing is, if I don't know, there's websites out there dedicated to this, but I think the most amazing thing is if you look back in history at the number 1 draft picks or the first round draft picks of the Dolphins for the last 20 years, it's the most depressing history, I think, in the NFL.
It's don't worry. Right now, Danny is watching us talk, and he's already angry with all of us about that. He is so mad.
So do we want to show the standings? Like, since, we moved on to this topic already.
We can talk about it. Yes. Cause here it comes.
So make sure you go to go.oit.cl/NFL 2020. And we're going to go ahead and show the standings. I'm not sure I want to show this. So I'm going to go ahead and Keith has a real win. I'm going to go ahead and asterisk Sean Lardo here.
Whoa.
Can we talk about the world-class deflate gate that was going on?
There was no deflate gate. No.
Mike, you're a man with sense. Not when you were a Patriots fan, but
We-
now
How,
it made
how
no
can
sense.
you call that then? No.
So we have Simon sets up the Pick'em League, right? And he sets it up that you have to make your picks 10 minutes before the
1
first
hour.
game of the day, or 1 hour before the first game of the day. Sean
Oh,
doesn't
so I'm
mention
already
anything.
I'm already out for tonight then, right?
No, you're good.
No.
You're good right now. You're good.
Okay.
What time's kickoff? 8:30. Simon, will,
8:30.
don't worry. Simon will help you and set up so you can pick still, guys.
Exactly. So this is what happens. So at 1:30, after the first game starts, Sean starts bitching in teams.
No,
I
that
can't make
wasn't
my
one-
picks. I can't get my picks. I can't make my picks. Don't make me kick you off the screen. So
Such
he
a
goes.
Liar.
So he goes.
We have cheaters in our fantasy football league too, so I'm
Absolutely.
familiar with this.
So Sean starts saying, "Can you make a change?" And I go, "Oh, look, I'm locked out too. Oh well, can't do shit. Whatever. Sunday's dead." He goes, "Oh, do you have Simon's number?" I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna fucking bother Simon at freaking Sunday afternoon."
But being
So-
a resourceful winner that I am, I got
he
his
looks up in
number.
our HR platform, looks up Simon's cell phone number, calls Simon, has him change the rules so Sean can make his picks. Nobody else in the company got to make picks. So
Simon
that-
posted publicly to everybody that they could do so. And this was not at 1:30. This was at 12:15. So
no, because it was
12:30. The 1 o'clock games did not start yet. However,
Tell
I
me
just
that's
feel
not
like-
an asterisk. Mike, tell me that's not an asterisk, bro. Come on.
how's that?
For sure.
Mike,
For
you
sure.
can't call
Thank
asterisk
you.
being a Patriots
Thank
fan.
you.
You can never say asterisk.
Bro,
Ass,
I mean,
yes.
bro,
Tourist,
this is-
no.
look, you got outvoted, man. CEO to CEO. You got
You know what?
outvoted, bro.
In the new norm, that's not the same thing.
And namaste, my friend. Namaste.
Oh shit, that's 2.
You're catching on.
So I don't normally double fist, but I did. I did get a little bit. I wanted to go off track here. Those who know me know I'm a bourbon fan, and even though we don't have any sponsors, we're happy to take any sponsors from any bourbon distilleries across the U.S. as well as any cigar or whiskey manufacturers. So
Scotch.
we don't have any, but I found this bottle of Dos Hombres Hoeing, which is a mezcal from what are the guys' names from Breaking Bad? I probably should have remembered this. Anyway, it's the main characters from Breaking Bad. They made this, or they branded it, something like that. So I'm going to do mezcal today with my shot glass from Life Cycle Insights. And again, if you want that swag, go ahead and hit us up, ray@oit.co, and we'll take care of you. But I think I'm going to double fist with Sean today.
That a boy. It's about time.
Yeah.
These are unprecedented times.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, we're off and running. Here's to a rough Friday morning.
Oh, I was in pain last time. I mean, I kept a straight face, but I was hurting. I was hurting hard.
Oh, you made
But
it pretty
also-
obvious.
Did you see my bottle though? Did you?
He spent 25 minutes telling me about this bottle.
He's telling me, go home, go to sleep, go to your bed. And I'm like,
I was
"Did
like,
you
go
see
to
my
bed,
bottle?"
dude. He's like, see my bottle. Look at this. Look, I'm trying to find the picture that I took of you when you were guzzling. I don't know where I put it, which I'm so mad.
It's not the jet ski photo, is it?
No, that's a.
I normally don't drink during the week, and I had to drink. Well, I had something I had to do last night where I was drinking, and now I'm drinking again tonight. So it's this whole not drinking during the week thing isn't working out anymore.
I had to do something that forced me to drink. Is that really the excuse you're giving us right now?
It sounds weak. I know.
Right.
But I had an event that I had to do. So similar to this. Like, I mean, I can't not drink here, right?
Oh wait, what the hell is going on that's similar to this? So I don't know if you know the genesis of this, right? I'll use big words.
I have no idea.
So the
In
genesis
the,
of
like in the
this is-
beginning.
Bro, like if you went 88 miles an hour, you could go back to the very beginning and then make out with your mom or something. I don't know. Anyway, so the point of this is
We don't
that's
love them
bad.
hoes.
Hold on. So, okay, mezcal is not for me. I'll push through it tonight, but it's not for
Mezcal is for me, and actually judging from the fact that it's a peatier Scotch like type. It's not Scotch, but it's peatier.
me. That's
that's what it is.
This is
No, it's tequila, right?
Yeah, and I love tequila. No, it doesn't taste like tequila.
It's not because it's smoky. It's peaty.
It is very
Which-
smoky. Absolutely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll ship this to you.
Yes. Yes. I love mezcal.
So I owe you anyway. You got the and I'll show it off here. I got my Colonel Taylor, my CH Taylor
Do you like tequila normally?
Yeah, I love tequila.
So my buddy works for a tequila company that just got rated like the best tequila. I think.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they're killing it. It's called Tequila Ocho. He was with Bacardi for a million years, obviously here out of Miami, right? And he got picked up by them, and the Ocho stuff is awesome. And they also make a bourbon that's like absolutely awesome.
I'm going to check that out.
So I'll try to get you a bottle of each so you can check them out.
Fuck yeah, dude! I'd love that. Tequila Ocho. I love that.
Peter Keith Nelson, by the way. Don't let Keith take over this podcast anymore.
What is he saying? Peter? I can't tell the difference.
He's
honestly.
trying Peter. He's trying to be funny.
And speaking of that, we had quite a few. How shall I say it? We had quite a few outtakes of our intro this today, right? We tried to spruce it up this week. We tried to have an intro. We actually had bed music that I didn't have a chance to put on. But we had, and of course I can't find it right now, but one of the versions was Mr. Barry Danilo saying, what did he call it, Sean? What was the name of our podcast?
I knew him for 2 weeks for the Tech Bop.
The Tech Bop.
Bop.
I didn't think there was anything worse than the song, but now I know.
You're welcome. Now that's what I call music 19. Give me your 99 cents and your $20 a month.
Mike, I feel like we did a nice job with that, actually. I mean, we're like from that movie Pitch Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks and all.
I'm Amy.
I'm Gronk, right? No, wait, who was on? Was it Gronk or was it Clay Matthews? I forgot who was on there.
I don't know who was on it.
In Pitch Perfect too, it was one of them, dude. It was a freaking real football player. Nobody on the Dolphins.
Yeah, that's it.
And I will say, I actually kind of like the movie.
Serious? There was a football player
singing. It was Clay Matthews. Yeah, dude. I don't want to put it on because we actually got booted last episode.
Yeah, we can't.
We got a DMCA strike.
No way.
So I put on music that was actually okay. We creative license and we were talking over it. Are
you worried that they're going to pick up on the song you just sang? Think it's the original?
No, like that. No,
it was that Pitch Perfect. Yeah, I think no.
Well, so, I mean, it's very possible. People always confuse us with really big celebrities that can sing really well.
Yeah, and we have the good looks, and we have we're just
I mean, his great hair.
I'm basically
looks.
William Hung, and he's Ricky Martin. It's about the same.
I'm like living La Vida Loca all day long up in this piece.
Ray's got nothing on me for the gray hair, unfortunately.
Oh no, it's just great. My hair is great. His hair is gray.
No, I have so this is hidden. If I have gel in my hair, you can't see the gray. But since I was 20 years old, when my daughter was born, first gray started coming out. Gray started coming out. I'm basically Gandalf if I don't have gel in my hair. Just yeah, it's.
He even has the cane. He gets all excited and shit. That's why he hired Simon, because he's the height of the hobbits.
Damn.
Good reference.
That was a short joke, dude. That was really.
It was really short. I threw it out there real quick. Really short, like.
Oh, so I just got to throw back to the past. Apparently.
No, Matt Conley's on. None shall pass. The dad joke extraordinaire, Matt Conley. Welcome.
So is it none shall pass or is it you shall not pass? I don't know. So
I have a hard time. I mean, yeah, Matt, did you mess it up? Because Dan is equally a nerd.
I'm gonna go with Matt. If there's somebody. Chat, look it up. Chat, tell us is it none shall pass or you shall not pass? All I know is this is Sparta. Fuck it. Like that's.
I believe it's none shall pass.
Yeah, I mean we have, and Keith has the grayest of the gray beards. He would.
True. Know. If I could grow a beard like that, I would have a gray beard.
This is since IT Nation last year, since just before it. I do trim it because I did not realize, and I will tell you. Stay away from a beard. It's a lot of fucking work. I did not realize. I started a beard so I wouldn't have to shave every day, and then I realized, I have to fucking trim and clean, and I have beard brushes, sir. It's a pain in the ass. I'm just saying. It's a hard life.
I had those.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of watching the video on YouTube, by the way, to tell you exactly what he says. I'm listening to it now, so
I'm just
you have to.
fucking beard. Like, anyway,
That's amazing.
so hold on here. So I do want to play some of these beautiful clips here that we have, because Danilo doesn't believe in one and done. He believes in perfection, and so he made quite a few iterations of our beautiful intro. So I think we should give him the honor of playing a couple. What do you think, Sean?
Hold
Sean's
on,
having a stroke. We knew it
No,
was
I'm
gonna
watching.
happen.
I think he said you cannot pass. I don't know. I'm just watching that. I'm sorry. I was
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. You do that.
no
we'll
go.
get back
Tell
to
me.
that.
Ask me to.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know you guys have been waiting for the new episode of the Tech Bar Podcast. We have our host, we have Ray, we have Sean, we have a special guest from Unitrends, Michael Sanders. Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, I know you guys have been waiting for the new episode of the Tech Bar for 2 weeks. We have our host, we have Ray, we have Sean, and we have our special guest from Unitrends, Michael Sanders. Let's go!
Yeah, so
I just want to know, like, does he have small children that he's afraid that he's gonna scare if he yells?
so you don't
He
have,
has a
you don't know how
mom.
close that you are to the truth. So he has a mom at home, and his mom, he didn't want his mom to know he was yelling. So
He didn't want to get yelled at because he was yelling.
I think you're missing the best part, though. My favorite of the part of the movie, of the recordings, he goes, "Let's go," and then he just dead stops and just.
Yeah, it's like a
He's waiting for
deadpan
you to
stop.
honor him.
So we're gonna put this out there. All right, we're gonna put this out there to anybody that wants. We're gonna put a contest out here because that's how we do these things, right? So we want anybody that wants to create an intro that thinks they can do better than what Mr. Barry Danilo has done, and I think the bar has been set very high. But if anybody wants to do an intro and post it online, tag us, hashtag OITVOIP. We will pick next episode the best one, and the best one will get a $200 gift card from Caskers to get the bottle of whatever they choose. But you need to come hard because this was, I mean, I just want to share another one. Just
Ladies and gentlemen, I know you guys been waiting for the new episode of the Tech Bar for 2 weeks. We have our host, we have Ray, we have Sean, we have our special guest from Unitrends, Michael Sanders. Let's go!
yeah. So if you think you can do better, go ahead and post online. I don't know if you can or not, but
I love
post
it.
online, and we will absolutely showcase these next week. Get it on the bar. I love that. Get it on tar.
Get it on. Good job, Brittany. That
It's
sorry,
sorry.
bitch.
If I go offline, it's because we have a new addition to the house. I'm a dog person. I know Mike's a dog person as well. I know
Oh, yeah.
Sean's a dog person. How are your
Oh,
paws
man.
wet? My wife convinced me to get one of these. I said I like pussy. She said here, and I'm like, what the fuck?
We're not even there yet.
So, but this is Guinness. Okay, so Guinness is the newest addition to the house, and she's really obnoxious, and she's taken a liking to me for some reason. Why are you wet? Anyway, so
I'll give you 2 guesses.
yeah, no, it's not that. It's do we accept entries from a retirement home, sir? If you can put a walker with some tennis balls on there and you do the intro, I am absolutely in.
So, you know, it's funny because like Ray is obviously such a happy camper about it. Like he loves this cat.
The cat freaking adores me, and I can't. I don't not like cats. Yes, the cat is the new norm. Thank you, Mr. Connolly.
Oh yeah, here you go.
Shit.
And actually,
Yep.
I can't stand liquor open on my desk, so I'm gonna have to kill this. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this is unprecedented with me and the cat. Enjoy, gentlemen.
Yes.
Oh, that is not for me. So
Yeah, we don't do cats. We got 200-pound dogs instead.
yeah,
They're,
we have real animals. I got you. I'm with you, man.
Yeah. One of them's a pup. He's already over 100 pounds. He's 8 months old. He's gonna be a monster.
I chugged it and it burns my lips. That doesn't
Your
make any
screen
sense.
actually went blurry when you chugged it, which is amazing.
That it happens. It's
I mean, can we just see that here?
Hold on, I'll put it on the screen here. You dick.
Look at the joy of Ray and his
you can see
cat.
my happiness right there.
I just want to point that out.
That is a great photo.
I agree. I'll take it
I
off.
think
Don't
that
worry.
says about all I can fucking say. But you see this shit. She fucking stares at me like for hours. Fucking weird, dude. Absolutely fucking weird.
But
I've seen like a black and white cat on your Facebook.
That's so my daughter. Okay, so I'm super proud of my daughter. I'm gonna go ahead and call her out right now.
All
so
right.
my daughter, one of our project managers, mezcal is not for children. Yeah, it's not for me. That's for damn sure, Danny. So, so my daughter, 20 years old, during COVID, she's a project manager with us. She's been interning with us for years, and then started coming up through the ranks in college. Blah blah. She moves out in the middle of COVID against what I wanted, but she moves into her own apartment. I didn't help her financially, didn't help her with shit. You know, I didn't even help her move. She handled everything. Moves into an apartment by herself. She went out last night, bought a brand new car all on her own. I drive a 2011. She's driving a 2020. She bought a brand new car. Her 21st birthday is in 2 months. My daughter is freaking amazing. I'm just going to call her out there. Marissa, cheers. Here's to the new norm.
Amen. She's a smarter of them.
The women in my family are definitely smarter than the men in my family. There's no question about that. Yeah,
I agree. You're right. There is no question in that. You're absolutely right.
So I feel we kind of passed over here, and I feel bad about it. We have picks tonight, and we have our standings.
I didn't realize that. I didn't think all the way through this at the beginning. I was unaware that you were also going to show them tonight. I mean, I've already put my picks up.
Oh,
good.
Have you?
That's it.
Damn it. And there's a cat fucking around already. So, yeah. So, here's our picks, right? Here's our standings right now. And again, there's Sean with an asterisk. No,
that's
just because he was a
bullshit.
weak winner. That's all that is.
No, it's because that's right.
So, all right. You got to go somewhere. Anyway, the team formerly known as, I don't know, FAS?
Oh, yeah. It's there. Well, we have some, thank you to some of our really good partners, such as Matt Damon and the other guy, Corey Eberly, that are partners of ours in Denver. That is
From
them.
Castle Rock. Oh, my God, yes.
And, yeah, who's something
I
more.
agree. I agree. Stop staring at me. It's weird. I agree 100%. It's fucking weird. She's staring at me, dude. It's like...
This is going really well for you today, let me tell you.
So let's take a look. So let's
talk about this week. Let's do a week in review of what's going on here with the games here. Let's look at the games.
Right here, bro.
No, go back to the last screen.
How have I not fucking submitted picks for the week? That's bullshit.
You didn't, but just go to that's okay. So let's
let's
talk.
I need to hold on.
I think you're like locked out too.
No,
maybe you need Simon.
No, Simon, fix that shit, bro. You're my assistant. Fix that shit. Oh, Buffalo Rams. What are we doing here?
Oh, I took Buffalo. I call Buffalo. Rams already won 2.
I called the Rams. I watched Buffalo struggle against Miami last week.
They should have won that game, by 2 touchdowns.
Oh, the Dolphins?
No, Buffalo.
Oh, they did win.
I know, yeah, but barely. They should have won by 2 touchdowns. I think Buffalo wins that game.
All right, I was making my pick. Sorry, I wanted to.
Matt Connolly.
I think if you struggle against the Dolphins, you're not going to beat the Chargers. That's
I mean, Goff, he hasn't impressed me completely.
You're not fucking wrong. I'm just saying you're not wrong at all.
No.
Yeah. Oh, you're yeah. But
all right, so let's look through that list.
But at least Lisa fucking cooked now. Michelle cooks too, so I can't say shit. I don't want to see my picks. I want to view all picks.
Oh, see, now look at Keith talking shit. Thanks, Ray.
But he's not wrong. He's absolutely not wrong.
I didn't cheat. I simply asked, can you please open up so I can make my picks? Because I was busy working. I was busy mentoring Simon during that time and growing our company. Sorry.
I need more bourbon. You go ahead and go over these picks here. I need more fucking bourbon.
Oh, man. Why do you got on the worst possible thing here? Can't we just go back to the other screen where the picks are?
How can we tell what anybody's picked here?
I know, right? Let's just go
I
into the
don't
other
fucking
one.
know. This CBS.
You're
knows
horrible.
what I-
You're horrible with this thing. You're horrible with
Fuck
this thing.
you.
I'm
I
just
got
saying.
pussy in my face. What do you want me to do, dude?
Yeah. Ah! I don't. Yes. All right. So let's talk it through real quick here, and let's talk about what we're going with here. All right.
So, Mike, what are you thinking? You're saying Miami over Jacksonville?
No, he said anybody over Miami is what he
Yeah.
said.
I know.
Jacksonville.
I was just hoping he was gonna be like, he's had enough drinking, and he'd be like, yeah, that's what I said.
I mean, it's for bragging rights. I might as well, right? At least then I can root for him tonight.
Right?
Why? All right. Next game is Cleveland and Washington. In Cleveland.
The
What do you
Washington
think?
football
That's
team.
gonna be riveting. Super excited about that one.
I went with Cleveland. Anybody want to volunteer?
I don't even know. No, I went for Cleveland. It's on my fucking. It's on the screen.
Well, Mike.
What is this with Georgia killed her husband to get the
100%
team?
Cleveland. Yeah.
What is this inside baseball shit Keith's talking about?
Is
Is this a Carol Baskin moment?
The Russians were involved. So yeah. All right. So Mike, you went with Cleveland.
I did.
Good call.
I went
All
with
right.
Cleveland.
New England and Vegas. Mike,
New England.
why do you go for New England? I'm just curious. It's because you're like now a fan, because you're a fair weather fan. Because you gave up on them when they weren't doing so well, and now they won. Now you like them. Is that
I
what
cheered
happened?
against them at Gillette Stadium.
Hey, listen, I'm okay. I understand. I'm not passing judgment completely.
The opposite of bandwagon. I like them when they sucked, and I hate them when they win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I got nothing. I got
I was
nothing.
born
So we
up
got
there,
Tennessee,
right?
Minnesota.
You got to go with them. It's when I lived down here for so long, I changed.
Hey, listen, I'm not passing judgment
What do we got
again.
here? We got Titans and Vikings. What do we got here, guys?
Ooh.
I think this is going to be one of the better.
I went with the
games, by way.
Vikings.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
call
went with
that now.
Tennessee. I went with Tennessee, and only because the Vikings are on a losing streak. They're not playing well.
Yeah, I can't argue that. And I'm an Eagles fan. For those that don't know, I often say
I did
I
not
watch
know that.
the Dolphins like I watch my son's t-ball team, and when
Wait,
I watch real
wait.
football,
Let's roll this back a little bit though. Why an Eagles fan? Like I was born.
He's
up.
also a sellout.
so it's back to the McNabb era, and Mr. Andy Reid.
So
I
you were a
fucking love
bandwagon
McNabb.
guy, and then you just stuck
No,
with
not a bandwagon guy. I love a running quarterback. I
it. You lived in
love
Miami.
a fast
You're like,
quarterback.
oh, I'm gonna
He
follow.
wasn't really a running quarterback, though. He
was
ran a
fucking
little bit.
quarterback with motion, dude. He's not fucking sitting in the pocket like Mr. Tom Brady. He actually fucking moved. Are you kidding me?
Well, okay, but you're comparing him against the most non-athletic quarterback ever, like Peyton Manning. They're one and the same. So that's not even a fair assessment, okay? Now, if you're like Randall Cunningham, I would give you that.
Does Peyton count as a quarterback, or I thought he's just a pizza owner? Like, what is that?
Yeah, I mean, he does own that too. He's pretty good about what he does. I mean, he's been pretty thorough in everything, and he has a very large forehead.
Yeah. So,
I went with Cincinnati.
I am an Eagles fan. Like I say, I watch the Dolphins like I watch my kids' t-ball team, and when I want to watch real football, I watch the Eagles or the Packers. And I'm going with the Eagles for now.
So I went Philly, although it is always tough to pick when it's this much of a dumpster fire of two teams.
Right? I mean, this is basically close your eyes and throw a dart at the board and see who's going to suck less. I mean, this is.
I went with Cincinnati.
Why? Why did you go with Cincinnati here?
Well, Joe Burrow. That's why. He's a man amongst boys.
Hipster one.
Matt, you and I are going to talk tomorrow, sir. I'm just saying.
Good job, Matt. By the way, Matt is up in Pittsburgh also, and we are obviously Steeler fans, and that's because we don't sell out.
Eagles are the worst fans of sports.
They are. There's videos of
Keith,
them
isn't it
eating-
past your
eating-
bedtime? Isn't
There's,
it like
there's,
time to
there's
go take your
videos of
meds?
Eagles
Well,
fans eating horse poop off the floor, off the ground after they won the Super Bowl. I mean, worst fans, bar none, in the league.
So
I don't
let's
know.
move on to another football game.
You haven't met Keith yet. Don't worry, Keith's going to change your mind about Dallas soon enough.
Let's go Bears Falcons. What are we doing here? What's going on here?
I went with Falcons after they lost when they shouldn't have to the Cowboys. When they beat the shit out of the Cowboys all game and let it go. They had a Super Bowl breakdown again, like they were playing the Patriots.
So you think the Falcons are going to take it this weekend?
I do. Chicago's. What do you think there?
I picked Atlanta as well.
Thank you. Why did you pick Atlanta?
I mean, honestly, I think that they're a better matchup against Chicago, but
I agree.
I don't know. These are questionable. We'll see what the week
that
comes
could
out.
definitely be questionable.
I don't think we need to go into anything that involves the Steelers. I think we can just
whoa.
Talk about a thing that was crazy enough to pick Houston.
Yeah, right.
Is this the beatdown we all think it's going to be, or is this?
I don't know. I got to tell you, it was a brutal. I don't know if anybody watched the Houston game, week 1, when all were the announcers shitting on their choices in the offseason for the entire game.
Yeah, no, but KC is a good ass squad. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
So, I think Houston's a decent team, but no, they're not a good team this year. They should be a lot better. I thought they were gonna be better, to be honest. But
okay, but the question is who's going to take it? Who's going to
take Pittsburgh? I think Pittsburgh's definitely.
Steelers going to take it. My God, our running game is looking good. Ben is looking great.
He's what? He's like 62 now.
No, he's like 39. What do you mean?
He's so old. I don't even remember the rape allegations anymore. They were so far ago.
Right? I mean, you guys rely on a guy that actually does look like fucking Gandalf to run your team. Let's be honest.
Oh, that's you know what? That's
fine. That's experience. That's experience. So
he didn't even say you shall not pass. He's like, we shall not win.
He's got 7 kids that need to go to college. So
right, and he's a Harvard guy, by the way. If you guys don't know, Harvard.
Yep.
Who?
You can't not love that guy.
No, Fitzpatrick is.
I was
gonna say. You never know who's showing up for the game.
No, Ben's Miami of Ohio, dude.
Right.
That's where he went. He went to Miami, Ohio. Yeah. That's like. I mean, when Ben, and obviously some Steelers fans I paid attention, but when Ben got drafted, he was like the number 11th pick, so it was like he was like a steal because we wanted to draft Phillip Rivers.
Not as much of a steal as Tom Brady.
Oh God, yeah, you can't really. Have you seen his combine photos? I saw his good hair.
No, but have you seen his combine photos?
Him trying to run was awesome.
No, dude, he doesn't look like an athlete. If you haven't seen it, you got to look it up. It's unbelievable.
We have the technology. Hold on.
He's so out of shape in the combine photo.
Oh my God, this is sad.
Yeah.
This makes me think I have a chance.
I know.
This is. Wow.
Yeah. That guy got Giselle.
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
Tell me that's personality or fucking intelligence. I'm calling bullshit right now.
Or other things, let's be honest. There's no way of telling.
Danny, we're not talking about certain things, sir. You're going to need to stay on topic, sir, please.
It happened.
I don't know. I feel like that's right on topic. Good job, Danny. Thanks for pointing that out. If you have any pictures of him crying, feel free to send them over to me.
Yeah, let's get back on topic here. We got 49ers, Giants. What are we doing here, guys? Are we all going 49ers or what are we
49ers. Doing? Well, they had some injuries. Is Garoppolo back and whoever else got they like 3 big injuries happen. Are they back?
I think Garoppolo's back.
I took the Niners regardless because the Giants are just god awful.
Garoppolo he's questionable. He's going to play.
I agree.
Do you think the Patriots regret getting rid of him now?
Yes, but then he had one decent season so far. I remember when they had that same thing with Matt Cass would have went to KC and he had one good season, and then he just shit the bed.
When was the last time Pittsburgh was in the Super Bowl?
When we won it in 2009.
I can say the same thing about the Finns, sir.
But we're not building our team up, Ray. Like, that's the difference.
No, we own what it is. We know damn well what it is.
Oh, I'm sorry. We were just the first to 6 Super Bowls. We'll probably win another one before Ben retires. Listen, it sounds like you guys are kind of angry because okay, you can't build your team up. Let's be honest. I mean,
Wait.
if you thought you had a shot, it's like me being a Pittsburgh Pirate fan. I can't build that team up. That team is garbage. I'm never going to be like.
We have the Marlins, so hold our beer.
We have the Marlins. We have. We
But
have
you know
the
what?
Heat.
By
I
the
mean,
way,
it's not like we have professional.
Marlin turnout at the stadium, the same.
It's
Exact
horrible,
same amount of people.
dude.
That's not true. So is Marlins Stadium doing the cardboard cutouts too, like other stadiums?
They all were.
Because that's freaking phenomenal. That's I'm just saying. Oh.
I think it's fun, especially when they put like. Did you see? I forget who it was. I forget what game it was, but they had Bernie from Weekend at Bernie's in the back behind home plate.
I saw what you're talking about.
That's awesome.
That was freaking phenomenal. I love it.
That's great.
What do we? Let's go to my Eagles. We did this.
We already picked them. We all agreed Cincinnati will win that game.
It's full of shit. No, we did not all agree that Cincinnati will win.
Well, we all should. If we were smart, we would all agree Cincinnati will win that game because Joe Burrows is the man.
That
dude's going to be a stud.
We did Bears, Falcons.
I did not agree.
We did Giants, Colts.
I don't know.
Thank you, sir.
Can we all agree Joe Burrows is going to be the man? Probably. Seriously.
I mean, I'm kind of hoping he's not because obviously the Finns didn't suck badly enough last year to get him.
Listen, I understand because I was thinking, wow, imagine if the Steelers could have shit the bed.
Here's the real question. Do you think that Tua is going to be amazing, or do you think he shatters like glass week 1 when they play him?
I just feel like anybody comes from the SEC never does well as a quarterback. I feel like that's always the case because they always have like pro teams they're playing on. They have like the best team and they play against nobody's. And then they go to the NFL and they play against everybody's.
Is that
always
accurate? I'm trying to think. I mean, SEC. I'm gonna look it up.
I mean, I don't know. I can't think of a single
It's been a
quarterback.
while. I'm gonna go ahead and say namaste to my friends.
I like
y'all
that.
Y'all are talking a lot of shit. I'm just saying.
I ran out of ice.
He is no Dak. Listen, Keith, you guys just blew your load on Dak on his contract, or is he franchised this year? Is that what they did, or they gave him that big contract, didn't they? You're like never gonna have a team ever again.
I don't even
Hell of an
know.
announcer, though.
Yeah, you know
Go
what?
ahead and say Danny's saying this about Tua. I think he will be amazing.
He's been saying it.
He's been saying it about Tua for freaking weeks. Like,
I got to tell you, I do not. Whichever way it goes, I do not fault the Dolphins for taking him. Like at least I thought it wasn't the safe choice, which I love. Like it's been horrible for years. You might as well go for the gold, right? Like, it's either going to be believable or
you can't go backwards. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen?
You can't get worse than losing all the games.
It's like throwing a penny in a freaking fountain, right?
Yes, Dan. LSU is SEC. You're right, but Joe Burrows is kind of an anomaly. So we're gonna see what happens. I just think he's that nice. He's just that guy. Fitzpatrick could have no arms and no legs and still beat the best player in Miami with a beard.
But to be fair, you could say that about a lot of NFL players. So.
Well, Peyton Manning was all right.
He was in. Is Tennessee SEC or the ACC? He played for Tennessee. They're ACC, right?
SEC.
They're SEC? Huh.
Yep.
I thought they were ACC.
They're SEC.
I believe you. I just for some reason thought they were ACC. I think because that's when they. That's because they
Manning, his dad, also an SEC quarterback.
That doesn't. The 1950s don't count.
It's fair. I'll give you that.
What is this? Sean is a
Cam Newton.
Anomaly.
Cam Newton is SEC.
I don't even know what that word is, Dan, and neither do you. So stop making up words.
Oh man, Tim Tebow.
He's franchised. Tim Tebow. I think Tim Tebow could have been good. I think they just the Tebow.
Really? Is he still playing baseball?
No, he just commentates now and makes commercials about the Heisman. All right, so Dak is franchised. What was it? $35 million for the year or something like that? $37 million. It's crazy. Dak is not that good, and no, it's going to be over for him.
Ray, it's pouring here. I don't know if you're getting it.
We are. I don't know. I have a fucking cat trying to turn this podcast off.
I'm just trying to pour drinks in my mouth. So speaking of that, Dak is unprecedented in his contract.
Crystal fucking clear right now.
All right, so who are we picking here? I took the Bucks because Denver is just that bad.
I took the Bucks too.
Yeah, I think Tom Brady's going to win some games.
Yeah, I just hope that Gronk gets a catch at some point.
Oh, he will eventually. You know what though? He lost a lot of his size. He looks smaller now.
He does, right?
Well, the good news was he was always an agility player, so the size isn't that big of a factor.
Yeah, right, right. All right, who's next?
Hold on, I'm trying to look through the comments here, see what the fuck they're talking about.
Oh God, okay. I didn't know Peyton was in that. I didn't know it was SEC. Shut your face.
Yeah, no, sorry about that.
Damn, Mike, you made me look bad.
And Cam Newton too, buddy.
Oh, he's not that good. Let's be honest. He's not had a
Patriots.
Okay, he will win a few games, but overall, he's not a winner yet. He has really good outfits. I'll give him that. And I want to try. I actually want to start looking what he wears each week on his press conference. I'm aware for the tech part.
Oh, see, that's a good plan.
Right? At least I know he can do that.
It's crazy looking.
You know, this is a tale of two shit shows.
Yeah.
You have Steelers West against Detroit.
I mean, you can't root. I mean, like you can't pick Detroit, right? You just can't.
Ever.
Yeah.
And it's sad because they should be fairly decent at some point, you would think. And Stafford was like, that's an SEC QB, by the way. Shit in the bed. Want to point that out, Dan. Oh, look at. I mean, there's Keith. I was just reading that just now. Tim Tebow's so awesome. Okay, so Ray, who you picking? Arizona or Detroit?
Cardinals, bro. Cards.
All right.
Without question. So I didn't want to. I'm a little jealous. I didn't want to interrupt the bromance. I respect it for what it is. I don't want to jump in.
Well, that's a first.
Well, so because Danny's talked, and that's not just Danny. We've heard before that like you and I tend to take over the show. So I figured let you talk a little bit, let Mike talk a little bit, and honestly, the Blanton's damn fucking good. So do whatever the fuck you want. Namaste. Football.
All right. So what do you think here? This is so
this one's a little bit tougher, I think.
Green Bay has a better team, but man, Drew,
you just never know. He's lighted on fire.
Right, he'll throw 15 touchdowns in one night all of a sudden.
I don't know. I mean, I picked Green Bay just because I do think it's the safer choice, but
I agree. I took Green Bay also, but I'm nervous about that pick. That's the one pick I'm nervous about for sure.
What makes
Ray,
you nervous about it? Tell me what makes you nervous about it.
Because it's Breeze playing at home. Period. He wins.
Mm-hmm. I went safe. I went Packers. I just that's my thing. I said I watched the Eagles. I watched the Packers. I can't vote every time. I can't go every time for the Dolphins because So So
why
but
not?
I
They're
can.
So good.
I can in good conscience go for the Packers. So that's what I went for.
What we got left here?
Sorry, and I got my fucking cat trying to take shit down.
Oh, this is probably the game of the week.
see, hold on, Keith. What did Keith say? Cowboys QBs are the best announcers in the history of. I don't agree with that at all.
You talking about Tony Romo?
I'll give you Tony Romo. Tony Romo is very good. I agree.
He's the best in the history of sports. Have you ever seen John McEnroe? He's terrible. I think he might be angrier as a commentator than he was as a player. He's amazing.
Of all the Johns, I did not expect you to say John McEnroe.
No, not at all. I thought you were going to say John Madden.
Right, I was expecting Madden. I was not expecting McEnroe.
No,
Madden was an Eagle, right?
I would give,
awesome.
But Tony Romo is pretty beast. I mean, actually, he deserved his contract more than Dak Prescott does. I'll tell you that right now.
So are we going to say better announcer than quarterback? Are we gonna...
He was a good quarterback. He used to win big games. He would shit the bed every time,
right.
Which I loved watching. I so loved watching the Cowboys going to.
I'm assuming you're talking about Troy, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
by the way, that does kind of offset, right?
Agreed. If he doesn't have Buck,
Aikman up,
Romo
and you put Romo up, and Romo's awesome, and you've got Aikman up. Like it's like neutral.
Yes, it puts him at 0.
Yeah. Which
is the amount of Super Bowls that the Cowboys have won since '95. Just pointing it out. or Super Bowl
So
appearances or
Been on
playoff
that
win.
field actually.
Have they even won a playoff game since then? Because I feel like the only time they had a chance to was when Tony Romo fumbled the freaking the snap for the kick. I think that was like the only chance they had. Oh, Keith, you got a point. Moose Johnson's pretty good, but I wouldn't put him in the best category. He's pretty good. He's as good as Dan Faust.
So the last time Dallas won a playoff game was in 2018 against the Seahawks.
Yeah. When Dak was lighting it on fire that year, and everybody thought he was like the next big thing.
Yeah, and he showed them.
He sure did.
Only Cowboys fans think he's going to do something. It's amazing. It's like watching Jets fans when they draft a quarterback. Like, he's going to be the best ever. I love watching that. I love the draft because as a Steeler fan, we know we have a fighting chance to win, to go to the playoffs, maybe win a Super Bowl every year. The Jets fans and the Dolphins fans really believe on draft day they're going to win a Super Bowl. They're so excited. We just sit back. We're not in a rush. We're like, that looks good. Sounds like a good pick. You guys are chanting and screaming like something great happened. Who's the best fantasy QB? Keith? Because the best ever was John Kitna. That man was a horrible winning quarterback, but great fantasy quarterback.
I don't know. Mahomes is pretty much unbeatable as a fantasy pick right now.
Oh my God, yes. Yes.
Unbeatable.
Oh yes.
And
So
he is so much fun to watch. I don't care at all about Kansas City and, like whatever, but it's fun to watch him, I have to say.
I agree. I agree with that. look at Keith's last response.
He's also the one that said football is a Russian conspiracy. So,
Oh man.
just saying.
I never seen somebody cry so much on Facebook in my life about a game. He's like me when I was 14.
What, jerking off to the Sears catalog, or is it, what are we?
Well, I was past that at that point. I was also past Bo Derek and the Tarzan Tarzan edition.
You just referenced Bo Derek. How old are you?
Yes.
Holy shit.
I mean, I have a grandchild.
She was very attractive.
So, anybody that's not Keith Nelson can put in the chat any movie Bo Derek's been in.
Yes. Hold on.
Any movie she's been in?
Yeah, there's
Yes.
one. There's
Not-
one.
Perfect 10.
Older. Hold on.
Perfect
Wait,
10.
No, I don't know that one. Never saw it.
That's the one with the dude that played our author
What's
in
the
that
one that
movie.
she had the braids that she had
That's
like
Perfect 10 when she's running
That's
on the
Perfect
beach.
10. Yes, where she's coming out of the water with the fucking
Yes.
things. Yes.
Hello.
I gotcha.
How could
Yeah.
yes?
Movie. Oh no, wait. Wasn't she in Tommy Boy?
Yes, she
Oh,
was. in
yes, she
Tommy
was.
Boy. Yes, she was.
There you go.
Who was the mom? She was a stepmom. Yes.
She was absolutely in
Still
Tommy
look good.
Boy. Yeah, good for her, man.
Did you see? Pull up Matt's comments.
Matt, what
Until
do we got?
now, I thought this was a dude. Not Bo Jackson, Bo Derek.
You don't know. What is it? Bo don't know.
Bo don't
Oh,
know.
dude.
Matt don't know.
Matt don't know.
Oh, that's amazing.
All
Good
right,
job.
So let's button this up. KC versus Ravens. What are we doing here?
Oh. I mean, I don't want to start.
Mike.
Oh, I'm picking Really? KC all the way. 1,000%.
Oh, really? Why?
Yeah,
Okay, I want to hear this. Why?
Did you not watch the KC games? Am I the only one who watched?
I did not. I was hearing somebody bitch about.
Oh, they're dominant.
TV.
Dominant.
Yeah, but
I actually
man.
was picking up this one at the time of the game.
I mean, I'll be honest. I picked KC also, but that's just because I hate the Ravens. But
I
the
don't
Ravens.
know if I want to put this on here, but fuck it.
I was in the South just like
Were you in the Sears catalog, Keith? I do you have a picture of this? Because I want to see this.
he was in it
I'm-
because look, he referenced Lincoln Log box. He was the lumberjack that cut down the fucking
I'm
Lincoln logs. Look at him.
I'm praying Keith was in the lingerie section. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, Keith had the nicest boobs.
Could you imagine him with some lacy black shit with the fucking beard? Like, how awesome would that be? I'm just saying.
I think it's kind of priceless. Thanks, Keith.
Yeah, I appreciate that picture, brother. Thank you. Speaking of pictures, I got another picture here. Let's see what we got here. What do we got here? Picture.
Oh, God, I forgot you were Facebook friends with me.
Apparently, you're an avid fisherman.
Animal rights people after me. Thanks, Ray.
I can't believe you killed the animals in the ocean. Okay.
Those ones were delicious, by the way.
Those of you that don't know, Mike is a avid defender of PETA, people for eating tasty animals.
Yep.
I just text Kevin Hospiter because if we're gonna have this conversation about fish, Kevin, our marketing guy, he is the fish guru of all fishermen.
He is Rain Man for freaking salmon.
He's Rain Man for fish. It's absolutely insane. And so and just a quick backstory on him and how I found this out is we went to dinner one night at this really nice restaurant, and the main dish was this fish of some, I forget what it was because I'm not a fisherman, so I have no freaking clue. Other than Gordon's, that's all I know. He and I are good friends.
You know Long John and you know Gordon, so that's about it, right?
Exactly. If it's not bread and it's not stick, I have no clue. But
you're killing Mike right now, by the way. Just so
I know.
I like how you found the photos where I look the strangest. So
that's what we do. We look for the worst possible.
So not for nothing, but you. First of all, we need to address that shirt. You look like you went paintballing with other 15-year-olds.
It's underwater camo. Just
well, either that or you're riding BMX or some shit. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, exactly. You and Sean Hawk or Tony Hawk or whatever.
Did you just guzzle a Red Bull and then catch that fish with your mouth? Like, because you're so pumped?
It was fucking awesome.
Hey, man, I free dive and I use a Hawaiian sling. It's like bow hunting underwater. And I shot him through
a Hawaiian sling. Like, that sounds like a drink, and I would fucking drink that. I want to.
No, it's like a bow and arrow. I don't have any here, but it's a bow and arrow for underwater. So I don't use a gun. I use like something you have to draw back and shoot.
I'm so fucking confused. How does that work? I mean, because you have the resistance of the water. How does that?
Yeah, but the spear is pretty thin, and it's got some really strong rubber bands on it. And when you pull it back, it goes.
So it's basically like spear fishing, or like the fucking
like a spear gun, yeah, just like those
like bands. A spear gun.
Pull it back by hand, exactly.
Where you're going full Pocahontas. You're like painting with all the colors of the ocean.
And no tanks either. We can't. Yeah. No scuba tanks and no guns. It's because in the Bahamas it's illegal. You can't use either.
You can't use tanks or spear guns?
Nope.
Really?
Nothing with a trigger and nothing that gives you air underwater.
Today I fucking learned. I did not fucking know that, dude. That is impressive.
I didn't know that. I had no clue.
Yeah. That fish was probably in like 45 feet of water. So it was.
What is this? So where is this at?
That's Miami. That's just a.
I see the skyline in the background.
Do you typically catch those things? Like, I usually just put my hand under the rock and put my hand in her mouth and pull them out. That's what I do.
I thought you stood at the top of the cliff with a spear and just like that.
I did that too with a bone through my nose.
Like lightning.
Well, those of you who don't know, Sean's native name is Tuk Tuk. It's because he used to spend time as a cross-dresser tucking it in.
And I dance in front of the mirror.
He did.
Dan, are you out of Miami? Is Dan out of Miami?
Dan works for us, dude. He works for us.
Because he's talking about a yo-yo. He's got to be out of Miami. The only yo-yo fishermen in the world are in Miami.
Only ones fishing out with fucking canals, fishing
yo-yos. Come on, man. Yo-yo fishing's awesome. I got a lot of respect for that.
So you want to explain yo-yo fishing for anybody not in Miami?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to explain. So you've got like this plastic ring this big that normal people just keep lying on for.
It's basically a big ass ring with like
with line on it. But instead of using a fishing rod, you just throw the hook over the side with this plastic thing. You put your hand in there with a glove on it, and you fish with it, and it's unbelievable.
It's basically kite string. Like if you're going to fly a kite, but in the water, that's
there you go. And they even call it a Cuban yo-yo. It is.
That's exactly what it is. So I'm trying to get the pictures. Hold on.
Ray, I just sent you some pictures and teams
I know, but did you see Keith's comment?
Yes.
That's my question.
They're from Keith. Those are the ones from Keith. He emailed to me. They're from when he was in a Sears catalog in 1845, when he was actually helping the Oregon Trail happen.
When he said Lincoln, I thought he meant the logs, not the president. My bad. Okay.
Yes, he was there for his inauguration.
Keith, is this you in the pictures? Hold on.
Well, they have to be.
It's a tiny fucking picture, but I get it was taken with like powder and fucking.
Yeah, exactly. They held it up. They're like, let's go, bang, done.
It was actually drawn by one of them.
Yeah,
one of the great men.
It was.
He pulled those from the caves.
And of course, I'm not smart enough to fucking,
Holy
zoom this shit in.
Ray, can you make it a little smaller?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I know that everybody's young in here, so.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So Keith, I'm assuming you're not the woman.
That's like the girl from Full House and Star Wars.
And that
was Keith. Keith was you got it, dude. That's young Anakin. And
I thought that was a Stepford Children. I mean, I don't know.
Girl from Full House and Anakin. I got it.
What was her name? Michelle. She was like one of a triplets, right, or something like that.
Twins.
Her sister was in the Avengers.
Olsen?
No, dude. Olsen.
The Olsen twins.
Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. Yeah.
Yeah, Kanye said Mary Kate and Ashley.
Yeah, and then their fucking sister or cousin or some shit like that was in Avengers. She was Scarlet Witch. So I thought that was pretty fucking cool. I'm just saying.
I just don't understand how he's that old. That's what I'm just where I don't understand.
God said, "Let there be light." Keith flipped the switch. So, but you know how it is in the new norm. You just want to.
Yes. We're slacking today.
We are slacking today. This is the least amount of drinking I think we've ever done.
Oh.
I'm gonna call this out.
I don't know. Well, that's true.
And Keith sent us sexy pictures. Hold on. Let's share this little piece of wonderful.
Yeah.
That's
his first date.
Meanwhile, my cat's trying to beat my ass over here. Fucking cat. There we go. This is what Keith sends out to potential dates. He's like, on his Tinder profile, this is his picture right here. He's like, what's up, baby? You want to play with my log?
I thought he sent his prospects. Like, I've been building shit since 1910.
Can't you see the beard?
Hold on. Let's see what else.
Man in the Sea was a fucking...
Yeah,
it was a
that's
book.
True. He's right.
Hey, I'm going to send you another one.
How could you know that?
He's right. It did. The guy did. And by the way, Ernest Hemingway was a prolific fisherman. Prolific. And I don't know
Hemingway
if
House
know this or not. What?
You got Hemingway House.
Yeah, well, he was unprecedented for his time.
Yes, he was. Hello.
And anybody that is unprecedented creates the new norm, just so you know.
Here we go.
But
I just sent you a great picture, by the way. But go on. Sorry.
But here's a weird thing. I don't know.
Holy crap! Look at this in the fucking chat. New norm.
Oh, fucking Dan.
Danny. So for those of you that don't know, and Mike, the next time we have the opportunity to fucking hang out in person, because it's been way too goddamn long, is that Danny's the kind of guy that goes to a relaxed family, and Danny's my cousin, by the way, goes to a relaxed family occasion and brings a beer funnel. That's that guy.
Yes.
He got my 80-something-year-old aunt to do the beer funnel. Just saying.
Oh, God. I sent you a really good picture, by the way.
Oh.
That was rough. That was a lot of scotch.
That was a lot of fucking bourbon, bro.
Really quick.
I know bourbon is whiskey. I get it. I'm not calling it whiskey. I'm just saying. What do we got here?
Just look at the last one I sent you. Oh my God, dude!
Is this black and white shit? Is that what you're talking about?
It's black and white. But let's open up and let's discuss what we see on the picture. That's how old.
It's hard to move the mouse.
Not from my Facebook, right?
No, not for you. No, you're good. By the way, Kevin Hospiter is in the house. The fisherman, the Gordon's fisherman, Kevin Hospiter.
Oh shit! We have the one and only Mr. Salmon.
Yes, Kevin, I told him, I said, we're talking about fish, which I obviously don't know anything about. So back to my story about Kevin. We're at this really nice dinner. They're like, the catch of the day is blah, blah, blah. And whatever it was, Kevin put the chef on point on check. It was like, yeah, that's not how that happens. Those fish don't even exist. And explained where they really come from. It was the weirdest thing I ever saw.
Was it white tuna?
Right.
Is Ray
That Matt
drinking
was with me
White
for the
Claw?
dinner.
I don't
exactly.
fucking drink. Okay, I did try White Claw for the
He's
first time
drinking White
ever.
Claw.
First of all, Blanton, sir, and I think I'm gonna move over to the Weller 12 just because I'm feeling that kind of night.
I just want to, but real quick, you have this picture sitting up here. I just want to know why Keith was taking a peg. Just curious.
Is it just
I
me,
know
or
you
is
were
he
in
like
that.
pushing his? Is he thrusting his pelvis at the girl? Do you
No,
see that?
actually,
I've got so many comments about taking a peg, but
that's exactly what that's what I'm saying.
None of them are appropriate for something that's recorded.
I didn't know that.
Is that why you were nervous about your Facebook feed?
Oh, no.
I almost want to take a peg another drinking word for drinking phrase for the show.
Found one photo where I'm wearing a ridiculous outfit, and
that is all thanks to my assistant Simon. He is absolutely amazing.
That is great.
So
I caught a wahoo a couple of years ago, Ray, and I sent a photo to my guys after we caught it. And I'm wearing these things called Grundens, which you wear when it's wet out and like you're cold. It's all waterproof gear. And I've got this photo, and I'm holding the wahoo up by its tail like this, and it goes down to the dock. And one of the guys on my team writes back. He goes, "That's amazing." He's like, "But is dressing like an Oompa Loompa a requirement?"
I mean, you know,
like that.
I could. Sean, you gonna rock one of these next episode?
I have no.
I'll let you find them on Shop Goodwill, no problem.
Yeah, if I find them on Goodwill, they're going to be on me in a couple weeks. That's all there is to it.
I'm having a look for you.
Absolutely will.
Actually, who is our next show?
That's a good fucking. Why do you put it on me? I'm drinking. Why are you?
Not you. I was just speaking in general. Simon should be on doing his job. He's supposed to be watching us and answering these questions for us.
Simon clocked out like hours ago, sir.
He was on here earlier, and that's his job.
Okay, so you guys do the narrative on this. I will go ahead and figure out who the next show is.
I don't think you heard Mike quite well when he said he can't say anything about it because that take a peg is really a double play table.
I mean, I can't do it.
And here's the question here. $6.99 back in what I imagine this was the days of Moses when this picture was taken. Like $6.99 is quite an amount of money. So what kind of experience were you getting for this tack-a-peg?
Take a peg.
Keith?
Tack a peg? I mean, everybody knows. He did them both.
Kevin, I wear the white Grundens. I'm gonna send Ray the photo so you can see how ridiculous.
Oh please! Please so much. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, Kevin is asking, is it yellow, white, or orange? You said white.
White.
What do you wear, Kevin?
That's why I look like an Oompa Loompa.
Kevin, if you can share a picture of your Grundens, Greg Grunberg. What are we talking about?
Grundles.
Gandalf. What?
It's my Grundle. Tack a pack.
No need to beg. I'll be the next guest. So I do think we should consider bringing on guests next time, like people from the audience, like give them the opportunity to come on.
Oh God! Don't get.
Wait. My love is on next episode, October 8th. We have Miss Heather Margolis.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mike, have you met Heather? Have you had the wonderful opportunity to talk to Heather?
No, I have not.
Dude. Oh, my friend.
You know, she's a stud. She's good. She's the founder of two companies now. One was Channel Maven. The newest one she launched was Spark Your Channel.
Which we're using in combination.
Yes, we are using. Yep, with them. Yep, and it's all about helping vendors like us with our partners grow their business.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But she is awesome. If you look at some of the CCS 2020 videos, Heather
she's on.
And Michelle McBain, and who else was on? Oh, yeah, that Sean Lardo guy.
I'm just like, Barry, let's go.
It's like, ladies and gentlemen, we have the tick bar and the thing, and look at my nipples, and let's go.
Look at my nipples.
Tell me that's not what it was.
It looks so good.
I got my nipples. Like,
I'm using my lemons on them so I can squeeze the lemons.
Eric, welcome back, brother. I hope your anniversary was fantastic. Eric Smith, the guy is freaking definitive awesome. This guy is freaking phenomenal. He goes on a trip for his anniversary during the last Tech Bar, and is messaging us during the tech bar saying, "I wish I could have been there, but just want to pass my love." How fucking the dude should have been like doing some shit on his fucking anniversary, and he's like, "Yo, babe, wait a second, I gotta real quick, okay, we're good." Like, how fucking awesome is that? Like, I'm just saying, I will throw the gauntlet that no vendor ever has a partner relationship where the partner is messaging him when he should be getting some. I'm just saying.
So back to fish, by the way, because Kevin Hosper said a few things here.
I was just talking about fish.
Yeah.
Unprecedented, sir. Unprecedented.
Yes.
Damn, I'm trying to find these Oompa Loompa outfits. I'll get it.
So, whatchamacallit, I'm going to go ahead and take Sean off for a second. This is how we do quietly and chill. What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, Sean's messaging me. He had to take a piss, so I figured I'll take him off.
You don't want to follow me there?
Well, we do, but this is a family-friendly show, I think, possibly. So, Mike, you and I are both big on talking to people and, spreading the love. These conferences are gone. What the fuck's going on? Like, what are you doing? Like, are you guys doing virtual conferences?
They'll be back. They'll be back. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough around people who like human interaction. But I will tell you what, I'm giving up on my Oompa Loompa photos because Sean's gone. So I gotta step it up.
Yeah.
But I gotta tell you it's definitely difficult. I will say what's really been interesting about it for me is watching my 10-year-old son go through this whole thing. Okay. And I think if it wasn't for video games, he'd be insane by now.
Yeah.
And
you have two boys, right?
No, just one. Thank God.
Just one. Oh, good for you, man.
He's awesome, but he's a lot.
Yeah.
But
is he doing the Fortnite thing, or what is he doing?
Yeah,
video game
and we didn't let him play video games, like limited amounts until COVID, and finally, like COVID hit, and I was like, "Listen, we got to stay home."
Yeah, what do you have to do? There's no friends. There's no soccer. There's no nothing.
Yeah. I mean, the kid played soccer, plays tennis, like all that's gone. He can't do any of it. So, so we let him play video games, and he's a maniac. Like he's like yelling at the screen. It's nuts.
Nice.
But two things happened out of this that I thought were kind of awesome. One is like he's still got the same relationships with his buds over video games that he had when they were in person. Like they're still like messing with each other, like just talking crap back and forth. It's cool. It's awesome, and it really does. It really does kind of like bridge the gap, I think, for him. And you know what? I've been doing the Zoom thing and like the drinking over Zoom and trying to, do the same stuff.
Yeah, it's hard though.
But
it's fucking hard.
Here's the crazy part. I haven't played video games in a million years, right?
Okay.
That makes one of us.
Right. Well, listen to what happened. So COVID hits.
Well, Mike's a productive member of society, sir. I'm not sure.
Oh. Well, apparently not anymore, because now that my son's playing video games, somehow I got sucked back into this world. Mm-hmm. Literally haven't played in forever. Built a Ryzen Hackintosh, and this thing is absolutely unbelievable. And now I'm playing video games again, and it's like, it's the worst. Like I'm not.
What are you playing? What are you on?
So I went through. I graduated through different things. I started with Fortnite. It's like
I fucking hate Fortnite, but
for children, it was fun, but like I started with
it's a little fucking cartoony. Yeah.
Then I went to Call of Duty, which I think is a normal reaction.
Are you playing the new one? The fucking
Modern Warfare? Yeah.
Yeah, but I play Modern Warfare. I forgot what the new one is. It's like Back to the Cold War or some bullshit.
Warzone.
No, not Warzone. I fucking play Warzone.
Anyway, all of those have gone away now because I found a game that is the most spiteful and horrible and cruel and mean video game I've ever played in my entire life, and I'm totally addicted to it. It's called Escape from Tarkov. Anybody ever heard of this?
What the fuck is that? Escape from Tarkov. That's new. Okay.
Dude, it is I can't even explain it. It's unbelievably good. It's written by some Russian guys out of Moscow. It's in beta. It's been in beta for the last 4 years, but you can buy it and play it. And it is absolutely the most addictive and realistic and ridiculous thing I've ever played in my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's
Escape
a
from
first-person
Tarkov.
shooter, but it's insane.
So I can tell you, we're doing this BBB thing. I'm not even sure if I should say what. So BBB used to be Danny Laura, who's my cousin, his wife, my cousin obviously, Brittany Laura, and myself. We'd hang out after hours and we'd do BBB, and it was beards, boobs, and bourbon. That was, because Danny had a beard, I did not at the time, and Brittany had not bourbon. So the three of us would hang out, and
Danny brought the boobs.
Danny brought the boobs, absolutely. So we would hang out, and now that we do like this COVID bullshit, and this was well before the COVID bullshit. So now with the COVID bullshit, the new norm, namaste.
Yes.
Unprecedented. Fuck it. Let's hit hard. So
Wait, are we switching to light beer? I just want to know. Because I can do it.
if you're a pussy, yeah.
If you need to. I mean, I'm doing both. I always do both.
Yeah. Sean double fists, and then when we do our after hours, he's crying about it. He's like, "Oh my god!" And then the next day at the staff meeting, he's like,
That's not even.
Shit.
That's not even what happened ever. That was one
We were
time.
fucking crying.
That was one time because I puked after this thing.
Actually, no. My favorite is when he came to Miami and he's fucking. I go to see him the next day. He's like, dude, I woke up. I was in a chair in the hotel room and I was wearing one sock. I don't know what happened.
I had my shoes off and one sock on, and that was all I was wearing in the chair. All I know is I was trying to get undressed ready for bed, and then I opened my eyes and it was daylight.
Yeah. So Mike's and Danny, yes, talking about side boob, absolutely. So we do BBB, and now we do BBB with the staff. We do a virtual every Wednesday. We hang out, and anybody's free to join us. You're welcome. So we're playing this game called Among Us, which is kind of cool. Matt kept fucking killing me for some reason, but whatever. And
because he's a snake.
And getting Sean to join the fucking game. It was like walking my great-great-grandmother through getting on AOL online. It was fucking miserable.
Fair. Sean's at least like 12 years older than her, right?
Right,
No.
at least. He is the OG, and by O means old as fuck.
OG means original grandfather. Get it straight.
Do old people get hungover?
And Noe.
I want to say this nice and close. Hold on, I'm gonna take the two of you off the screen because I want Noe to see just my face. Fuck you. So
Wait. And this has come from Noe. Do we need to explain the fact that Noe got beat up not by just his girlfriend, but by the OG also? I just want to point it out.
Noe is studying mixed martial arts, which I think he got confused because it's more like mixed martial farts. But on the tech bop. So bop bop ba bop bop. Anyway, so
That hurts my heart every time. Every time.
That's just gonna be on your fucking playlist. Don't lie. Anyway,
Making my ringtone.
So we're at what IT Expo. Rest in
IT
peace.
Nation.
The last fucking
No,
it was
IT
IT
Nation.
Expo. No, it was not. It was IT Expo when you were in Miami, dude.
That was the second time. The first time was at IT Nation in the lobby of the hotel when I choked him out.
Oh yeah, that yeah. It's some sex shit. So, I want to snap HD invited. Eric, you are fucking invited to our BBB, bro. Absolutely. And
Amen.
your wife. And we want to say happy anniversary to your wife too. So IT Expo, right? Rest in peace. The last conference we were able to attend in person.
Amen.
Due
to the new norm.
Due to the new norm. Namaste.
Mike, you owe 2 drinks. Let's go, girl.
Step it up, Mike. Step it up. So
I don't have a light beer to sip on.
I'm sorry.
Where?
I got this
what
too.
the fuck? And so for the record, these are OIT branded glasses.
Are you doing? Wait, hold on. I want to know. Are you doing 2 of each?
Mhm.
Oh, all right. I might take that back.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
He goes hard, bro. He goes hard.
If I did that for this long, I'd be the entertainment by the end of this.
That's what we're hoping for. So can you step your game up a little bit?
Yeah, come on, bro. Start fucking dancing, earning your fucking keep. That's all I'm saying.
So Noe's remembering that it's IT Expo. See, Noe's actively engaged.
So before we talk about IT Expo, I want to show how real men do this. I'm just saying, I'm just. This was Matt Connolly, Sean Lardo, myself at IT Expo.
Oh, the long
Real Men
Hold
Unicorn.
on. That's Sean.
Yes. Yeah. I'm in the middle, yes.
He looks like Mugatu from Zoolander there.
Yes!
Yes!
Does he not? Am I the only one?
Yes!
That's
Oh my fucking god! Yes!
I love it.
that's
cat.
so good. You know what? Thank you. You earned so many points just now. You know, because actually, if you look at that picture too, Matt looks like Jim Brewer from Half Baked.
Does he?
Look at him.
That's not wrong. That's not fucking wrong right there. That's
Dude, you have got to get the hair for Halloween.
I just don't have Afro puffs like him. I'm gonna have to get Afro puffs.
Glasses kind of make it. I don't know. It's pretty close.
The glasses represent the Afro puffs. You're absolutely right.
why is Sean? Hold on, we cannot pass this up. Why is Sean choking men in hotel rooms? and then Matt with the follow up with a fucking 1-2 punch.
That's my son.
Every fucking time. So I want to be I want to be very clear. We were not drinking at this point. There
It was a
no alcohol
long day.
involved.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on though. I mean, anybody's been to a conference and
you
worked the
say-
floor.
You
It's
say
always like
Mugatu, I say Sean looks like Squidward. I'm just fucking saying. Dude.
Whoa! I like Mugatu better.
So I think we should, for the sake of posterity, in our best on the count of 3, the 3 of us should do our, what was that Zoolander face that he did that supermodel bullshit?
I don't know. I don't know if I
Come on, bro, you got to. I mean, you can't have this much new norm.
I don't.
I mean, these are unprecedented times.
These are unprecedented times.
Oh fuck! You gotta give me a minute.
I just said, Mike, are you home? Like, I got to make sure you're fucking home, not like
Yeah,
at the office.
his dogs have not bothered him yet.
Yeah, because like if he had to drive from fucking Brickell, like that's some shit. Like
I would definitely. I'd be walking by now.
so
Hold on. I gotta look up the face just to get
it is the
You gotta
Zoolander face.
get in character.
I've been
Oh,
told
Blue
that I
Steel.
think
That's what it was. Blue Steel. Yeah.
I'm gonna get in character. Hold on.
I agree.
That's a tough one. That's gonna be really tough. I don't think I can do it.
I think you can, dude. I think the 3 of us could get this done.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, my fucking cats drive me nuts, but I think
We'll
the
get
3 of us
something
can get
done.
this shit done.
We'll get something done. I don't know what it is.
So, and we will put this out there. If you guys at home want to do this, hashtag OITVOIP, hashtag Blue Steel, put this shit up on your social. We will reshare and share this next episode.
I feel like this won't be the worst video still of me that's ever been taken. So
Oh,
No, I have some YouTube videos of you.
Back to
believe it or not,
Pornhub.
too. Sir, he's on Xhamster. He's not on Pornhub. So,
wow.
actually, no, for real. If you go to Xhamster, don't. They had a hack. They downloaded like some malware. Don't go. Anyway, Pornhub. Anyway, so that's your PSA for freaking. Don't say you're not professional
I
here.
have sense to stop my son from going to those sites, and it blocks me as well.
Hey, that's some shit. When like you got to try to like take care of your kids, and you're like, fuck.
yeah.
So
An all or nothing thing.
all right, so we're all prepared here. I think we should. And yes, this is absolutely going to get reposted. I'm just warning you right now.
I don't know if I can do it.
I don't know. I mean, let's go.
Let's do this. I mean, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3.
No, it was all bad. Hold on. Doesn't he?
Wait, do you want me to put it on the screen to make it a little easier to follow? Hold on.
I can't do that shit.
Yeah, I can't.
Or you gotta like suck in the cheeks. I can't. My cheeks are numb right now. I can't fucking suck in my cheeks,
no.
bro.
My
It's not
cheeks are
gonna
too fat. My cheeks are way too fat for that. Like, you gotta be anorexic to do that. Damn. New norm. Thanks, Danny. Danny, just have that fucking porting report done by tomorrow.
Yeah, have those fucking TPS reports done. So
Tomorrow's Hawaiian shirt day.
it's my red stapler. It's my stapler. So,
Such a great show.
Damn, I gotta get another
fucking
beer
awesome,
now.
dude. Oh.
That's horrible.
All right. So we got this. We can do this.
Oh,
We
I
can do
can
this on the
mail
count
you
of
a
three.
White Claw if you need.
What's
Huh?
that?
I can mail you a White Claw if you need.
No, I
I
only
didn't
drink-
realize you were a 20-something-year-old female. I didn't.
I do have them. Sadly.
Well, what are your sorority sisters going to say to you if you take the vote?
I had White Claw for the first time on Saturday or last
It's
Saturday.
delicious, isn't it?
I've never
It's
I've never
seltzer water
had
with
it.
Liquor. It's
Black cherry. You gotta have the black cherry. It is actually
and
really
we have
good.
this like other fizzy one. It's not fizzy. It's some other fucking name. It's the same shit. It's
Oh, they're all the
it's-
same shit.
It's
The
not
black
fucking
cherry is
bourbon.
good.
I'm just saying.
I have to admit the black cherry is pretty good.
I'm looking. I have Weller 12. I have 1792. I'm looking to open. I got to get another bottle of Angel's Envy. I have Legend. And
Angel's
once
Envy.
again, we're not sponsored by anybody, but
I would have been able to get you more of that.
of what?
Angel's Envy. They own it.
Oh, serious? Really?
I used to get it
What?
from him all the time. And from him,
What the fuck?
He
We
would
do
drop
not have a
that.
sponsor, sir. I'm just saying. I fucking
yeah,
love Angel's Envy.
bad news for me. I have one friend who works for Diageo.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
that's
wow.
big.
Yeah.
I have one friend who works for Bacardi, and I have one friend who works for this Ocho, the guys who are doing all the tequila stuff. It's
So
Why do we not hang out more? That's all I'm saying.
I want you
good.
to get the Ocho so we can start doing dodgeball like commentary and shit like that.
Dude,
like
if you can
ESPN
dodge a
the
wrench,
Ocho.
you could dodge a ball. I mean, so Mike, is Ocho named after like Gallo Ocho? Is it like a Miami thing?
No,
or-
I think they age it for 8 years, which is like unheard of for tequila or something.
Yeah, that is not a normal thing for tequila at all.
I'm guessing, by the way. That's a total guess.
Yeah.
If my friend ever sees this, he's gonna be like, "You're an idiot," and that'll
Yeah,
be
he's
that.
like, bro, we have 8 sisters. Like, what are you fucking talking about? Like, yeah, it's.
I feel
got
like
you.
I feel like all our friends will tell us where it is in general. Let's be honest.
All right, I'm looking it up. You're making me look this up now.
I'm
Sorry for
googling it
making-
too. So you know,
We're all
they have,
we act like
they have
we're
a pretty
I-
website. I'm just saying, dude.
Yeah.
You know. Are they based in Miami or where are they based out of?
I don't know. They're not based in Miami, and he is actually Mexican, like legit. So
well. You should have been
Like-
there for Tony Francisco's because
Like
he
he
loves
cuts grass. Like he.
what?
Nothing, man. It was completely unprecedented. Never mind.
Yes, it was.
Actually, one of my best friends. So I realized I like white tequila. I'm. So everybody like you either love tequila or you hate tequila. I love tequila. Like I can sip it. That can be
You
my
like
normal
silver
drink.
plata, like the
Yes,
clear one.
absolutely. Yeah.
Not so much the reposada. That's not
No,
your
not reposada. I have some really good like añejo like reposada like tequila in the cupboard. I don't drink it all that often just because it's not my like.
Añejo's
some
not
good.
so dark though. You might be okay there.
It's not my thing. I like nice.
Oh, here's the thing with tequila.
white, frozen like chilled tequila. Like that's my jam.
It's so apparently it's not that it's aged for 8 years because apparently you don't age tequila. But it takes 8 years for the agaves to ripen.
Okay. So Keith, just for the record, we're talking about aged 8 years, not 80 years.
Or
you know.
800.
That's not true. I've had some
Yeah.
Macallan. I've had some Macallan 25 that was pretty good.
Oh yes, I have.
Is it
too.
really
I
worth
agree.
it?
Yes.
I don't know if it's worth it. So I'll tell you a fun story. I so over at a friend's house who doesn't like scotch, and
He must be Russian.
Actually, no, I'm not a fan of scotch.
yeah, he's not Russian. He's not Russian. He's an American dude. He's a good guy. He's a spear fisherman like me. He got his leg bit by a shark. He has the best scar ever, and
That's dope.
it's awesome. It's like an entire shark's mouth on his leg, like because imagine the bone is here, and the shark's mouth went like that, and he's 6'2", and he's got long calves, and it's an entire shark's mouth. It's unbelievable. But
wow, that is pretty unbelievable.
Like shark bites and lightning strikes, like because they do that like spray pattern thing, like all over your body. I can imagine that is the most terrifying fucking thing to go through. But for the rest of your life, you have the most badass story.
Like forever, he's like, yeah, check out my leg.
Not for nothing, but like I've
never seen him wear
that for that story.
That way. Like, guy's always in shorts.
Yeah, no, seriously, I'd be like, yo, shark bite. Anybody else here shark bite? No, shark bite. Just saying.
That was pretty solid, but I went over to his house and he's like, oh, what do you drink? I was like, oh, I'd love a scotch. He's like, no problem. He brings out a Macallan 25.
Wow.
And I'm like,
that's fucking dope. That's fucking dope.
You actually, Ray,
I'm not a Scotch guy, but I fucking love Macallan. I'll just say.
I'd say you would like Macallan in general. You don't like Smokey and Petey is what's your problem. That's why you don't like the mezcal. That's not your thing.
Fucking Clay from Neo Rhino. Hey, brother. What's up, Clay?
Say it again, Mike.
I said the 25 is actually less smoky.
Macallan at large isn't very smoky either.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even a smoky peaty or Scotch at all.
No, it's
true. Are you saying PE again?
Peaty.
Yeah, you got to work on the T's.
Yeah, you gotta enunciate.
Listen, I'm all
Peter
about
picked
tech
a pepper
bop.
by the piper.
Wow.
Listen, tech bop is in full effect. Let's just be very clear.
So this guy, he's like, yeah, here, go have some of this. And I was like, are you sure? He's like, yeah. He goes, I don't drink scotch. I've had it for years. It's been sitting in my thing. Like, go nuts. And I was like, all right. So I had one glass. I felt bad. I don't want to drink the whole thing. So I had a glass. I was like, man, that's amazing. Tomorrow, I'm going to go down to Total Wine. I'm going to get myself a bottle of that. That was good. I sent him a photo of the $1,600 price point on it, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm out."
But that's why you need friends with good bottles. That's all I'm saying.
And you know what the best thing was? He wrote back to me. He goes, "I didn't buy it. Somebody gave it to me." He's like, "They're a really good friend. I got to remember who it is so I can invite them over again."
That's what I need. I need the short list of friends that give good like bourbon and good whiskey. Like my colonel at E.H. Taylor, I don't know if you know him, but a good friend of mine named Sean Lardo actually gave that to me.
Never met him.
Never met him. Yeah, no, and stay that way. You don't want to. He jerks off to Sears catalogs.
Sears catalog. Only when they're talking about peg. They're trying to get that peg.
He loves to take a peg. I'm just saying. And Matt says it's a Pittsburgh thing. I'm just saying. I'm trying to put it on the screen, but this fucking cat keeps like attacking me. What was that, Mike?
I said nothing surprises me with Pittsburgh. Nothing.
Whoa.
No. They send dick pics. They get alleged rape. They, take a peg. They have stairs, bro. They have stairs. Did you know they have stairs?
Oh, he already told us about it.
Stairs.
He was like, he doesn't want to come visit because he's afraid of the stairs.
I almost went to school there.
You should have. You would have enjoyed it.
To get a real education. Is that what happened?
Whoa, really?
Actually, it's a great story.
That's not true. I know your daughter's very smart, so never mind.
I was looking at schools, and I went to Pittsburgh. I actually went to Pottstown to look at a school for high school. And, where Yingling's from. You were talking about Yingling.
Yes, I was about to say, that's where Yingling is.
Did you know Mr. Rogers is from Pittsburgh?
I did not. I did not.
I'm telling you, since we fucking hired Sean.
Actually,
Sean I've known for fucking years.
Last episode that you guys filmed with Larry, you guys talked about Mr. Rogers.
Well, and see, that's the thing, and that's been my every fucking week with Sean. Ever.
It's
every fucking week. I've known Sean for years. Like, we've been friends for years, like almost a decade. We've been friends for years. And so, but he came onto the team, joined the family like a year ago. And I like to say, like, he was my brother for the last 10 years, but he joined the rest of the family like a year ago.
Yes.
So he joined the fucking family. And every fucking meeting we have, this is right down the street. And did you know Mr. Rogers from Pittsburgh, and we have a statue, and blah, blah, blah. And won't you be my neighbor? And,
by the way, there's only three things that I know that are in Pottstown. Yingling, the school that I applied to, and the nuclear power plant down the hill.
That's correct.
True story. So that Yingling is brewed literally like around the corner from Homer Simpson's workplace. True story. You can't deny it.
I'm not. That's where we get the good water. That's why it's so much better, right from the power plant.
Oh,
That's how
You
you
go you go right up the stairs and you get the three-eyed fish from The Simpsons.
So,
is
so
that
listen to
what it
this.
is?
Yes.
I fly into Pittsburgh to go interview at this school, and I'm late because my flight's late. And my dad's with me, and we're driving to the school, and I'm starving because we were running, and there was nowhere to get any food or anything. So we pull over, and we get hot dogs on the side of the road outside of Pittsburgh. I eat these water dogs, and legitimately on my school tour, before like the interview or anything else, I hurl in every single bush that they have. It had to be like 14 times.
Well,
around the school.
that's very fitting for the area. They didn't notice a thing. I can assure
Oh,
you.
I didn't get in, so I'd like to believe it was the throwing up, but it might have been something else.
Because
That's awesome.
we got standards up here, yo.
Oh, it was
Do you
unreal.
really? Do you have
But
standards, though?
Pottstown is in Pittsburgh. That's way north. That's like country bumpkin.
Well, just a second ago.
Have I showed you my Willits pot still? Have I showed my bottle?
Yingling was from Pittsburgh, but it's from
No, I said Pennsylvania. It's Pennsylvania. I said.
Pittsburgh. Don't make me rewind it. I gotta go.
Good, rewind that shit. Good, be kind, rewind.
Well, you are old. Even I
Right?
get that reference.
And for ladies and gentlemen, those of you that don't know, Be Kind Rewind is from when we had VHS tapes and we had to rewind them before we returned them to our video rental place called Blockbuster.
Blockbuster, yes, which was the greatest time of the week on Friday night. You would go and look at all these movies. It was so exciting.
No, dude, you did it on a Tuesday when they had 2 for $1.
You shouldn't wait till Friday anyway because half
Are
of them were
you
gone.
older than me?
No, bro, I'm 41. You're older than me.
No, I'm 41 too, buddy.
Oh,
So-
bro.
So I'm the oldest. So show some fucking respect.
Yeah, Sean's
bitches.
91. Then you and I are
Whoa,
41.
no, Keith is 91.
Okay. So, Mike, do you remember going to the fucking Monster Video or Blockbuster Video, and then they had all the movies on the walls on the outside were the popular ones, right?
Yeah,
The
those
new
are the good
releases.
movies.
And then in the one corner they had that one like hallway with a fucking curtain like for the doorway, and that was like the adult videos.
Never been in there.
You're such a fucking liar.
Never been in there. Dude,
Like, my kids may watch this.
I was like 18. I don't think they would have let me in there.
Oh, they didn't let me in there either. I was the same fucking age. I was 15, 16, and I'd fucking run in there. But you see like fucking boobies. You're like, boobies! And then you run out. Like,
No, never went in there. Huh?
I don't understand. I think you're lying. I mean, let's be
yeah,
honest. I think
I'm
you're.
calling bullshit.
I think the fact you put your hand in fish all the time tells me you're lying.
That's some bullshit. Clay, you're absolutely fucking right. I would keep movies so long that I just fucking say like, oh, I lost it. I pay whatever the lost fee was. Or just stop going there.
Like Redbox.
Hey, big time Kaseya client.
Really? Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Every single one of them, man.
Wow.
Yep.
So do you get like discounts on the like that's not a thing anymore, right? That they don't exist, right?
I've never seen one. I don't have a DVD player or a VHS player, so I'm
Who the
out.
fuck has
I
a
think they
DVD
still.
player?
I think they still exist though. Well, a DVD player, you have one in your Xbox or PlayStation.
I
No,
don't.
they
so-
sell them without disc
No,
now.
my
You can get the
Xbox-
ones
Well,
without
that's
the
a
disc.
new. That's the new ones, but they up
Are
until
you saying
last.
that's the new norm? Are you saying that's
yes,
the,
I am. It's
I-
unprecedented. They don't have them.
You hear that?
It's not like fucking dolphins mating. What the fuck was that, dude?
Sounds like a team is losing the game tonight.
It's like oh, the dolphins.
Oh, oh.
It's like they're in Japan in the Bay. Every game. No, you don't. Dolphin Cove. You never watched the movie?
No, man. I
You don't
think
know what I'm talking about.
I've watched like Lassie with like fucking
We're-
Timmy fell down the
it's
well
in
for the
Japan.
91st
They like
time.
lure all the dolphins into the bay and then they stab them to death and beat them with clubs.
Is that the one where the whale like goes over you and the Michael Jackson plays the
Free
song and
Willy.
touches a
That's Free Willy.
12-year-old?
That's totally
Is that
different.
like no?
No, this is a documentary. Have you not
Oh,
seen it?
I thought you were
No,
referring to Ace
man.
Ventura. I was like, Ace Ventura, great movie.
No,
Yeah,
it's
dude.
the saddest thing ever.
The
They,
laces were out, Dan. Like, yeah.
dude, look up The Cove.
No, it's depressing as shit sounding.
Oh,
All of a
it's like
sudden.
Yeah, seriously. It sounds like a fucking. Meanwhile, I have my fucking cat sleeping on me.
This is really like a drinking night where we bring up every wrong thing and every no. No,
Yeah, that's kind of my thing, Sean. You'll get used to it.
I can't.
Wait,
Can't
was
wait.
it a movie? Was it a TV show? What the fuck
It's a
was
movie.
this?
It's a movie. Every year, the Japanese slaughter thousands of dolphins, but they do it by hand.
Well, that's what you should do. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
They do it by hand.
The Tech Bar does not condone animal cruelty of any kind or sort. And once again, we do not have any sponsors, so any distillery or bourbon.
It's like the first 10 minutes of Saving Private Ryan, but worse.
Like, I don't want to fucking get taken off of YouTube and shit, but
It's kind of like I heard recently the Yakuza, the Japanese gang, they circumcise themselves at the age of 13.
Bad.
why would you circumcise yourself?
The Yakuza gang makes you do it in Japan.
There's certain things that you want a medical professional to handle.
Right, but the Yakuza.
I don't believe it. I'm calling bullshit.
I don't know. I'm not Yakuza, so I can't really tell you either way. I just heard this.
Are you sure? Are you sure you're not Yakuza?
I mean, no, I'm not.
You do have tattoos.
I do have that, but none of them are a big dragon done by hand over 25 fucking years.
Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so let's call this now. Let's take bets. I have Yakuza self-circumcision.
God, I
as the
cannot
search
wait
term.
for you to type self-circumcision into Google.
That's what I have. I have Yakuza self-circumcision right here.
If this wasn't recorded, I have an awesome story about Google history, but that's never coming out tonight.
So yeah, no, I realized a long time ago I need to change my son's account for Google from my own. Because I'm fucking sinking. There's some shit that comes up. So who wants to take bets on if Sean is full of shit or not?
I am only saying what I heard. I'm not.
Full of shit. I'm going with full of shit.
I mean, it's like if I had a bet on the Dolphins. Okay, well, good.
I think that orange jacket is actually stuffed with shit.
No,
who's going to be laughing last when he goes 88 miles an hour? I'm just saying.
Right. Listen, just give me my Pepsi free, okay? All right, there it goes.
Whoa, the emerging trend of I'm not wearing glasses.
No,
I can't read this shit.
No,
Fuck
that
this
has
shit.
nothing to do with Yakuza. I think it had like the minus. Yep, must include
No. Can we acknowledge penile pearls?
But hold on. Can we acknowledge that anytime Google says,
I give those to all the ladies. Penile pearls.
And I think we're just gonna go take this off the show. I don't even know where to go with that, but I know I don't want to be there with that, so I'm just gonna move off.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Yes, that's about time you show up, Mike.
Wow. I really didn't think we were going to go down the circumcision route. I thought a lot.
We never know.
But, here at the Tech Bar, we explore many topics, myriad topics, and if circumcision or jerking off to the Serious Catalog comes up, we're going to explore those because we're not afraid to address the important topics.
I think it's telling that I thought that first one was, unexpected, but the second one I was like, all right, yeah, that's Sears Catalog. I can see that.
Can we appreciate the long and short of circumcision in Japan? Like, whoever wrote that was giggling the entire fucking time. Guaranteed.
Do you know what happened with South Park?
Keith, you're such a dick.
That's fantastic. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So
that's fantastic.
You guys remember the story about South Park when they made their movie and their title?
No. Share with us, man. Educate us.
So when they came out, those guys are amazing, by the way. But Trey Parker and can't remember the other guy. Steve Wozniak, whoever the second guy is. But but they came out with a movie called South Park Goes to Hell.
Nice.
And the NPCA or whoever the people who make sure that movies aren't too offensive.
I know this shit. I used to work with them. Oh no, yeah, the
MPA. This is too. You can't.
The Motion Picture Academy of Arts or something like that. Yeah,
they're like, that's not going to work. You can't do that. They said, all right, we'll come up with another one. And they went back to the well and they came back with bigger, longer, and uncut.
Yes, I remember that.
And that shit got through.
It's fantastic. I love that.
Which is
I fucking love that.
I actually think Sean's actually pasted a video of himself. I don't think he's here anymore.
Of what?
He has a video, like he did a virtual background and he walked off. It's just him blinking.
I'm right here. I'm watching it. I'm right here.
So speaking of virtual background, there was a movie called Host. Have you seen it?
Host?
Host. Host.
A movie?
Yes. So it is a movie filmed entirely on Zoom. It's a horror movie about some girls that do a seance.
This sounds like, what was that shitty movie in the 90s?
All of them?
No, not all of them. There were some good movies. Come on.
Like what? We're gonna do
Saving
movie
Private Ryan
nights.
was in the 90s, wasn't it? Yeah.
Which?
Saving Private Ryan.
Whatever.
What?
Whoa! Shaving Private Ryan, but whatever.
Yeah, Shaving
You guys,
Private Ryan.
you guys don't like that movie?
No, I do.
Yeah. It was okay.
So wait, are we talking about movies in the 90s?
Yes. I would argue 80s movies are better than 90s movies.
I don't know. There were some good movies in the 90s.
I don't think so. Matrix, Saving Private Ryan, Black Hawk Down.
Wait, are you saying Matrix Revolutions is better than anything that was done in the 80s at all?
No, but the first Matrix was.
Well, in the 90s was Bronx Tale, Heat. Those were good movies.
Heat. Hey, when was The Departed filmed? Was that the 90s or was it just after?
I
No,
feel like,
Departed was 2000s, wasn't it?
are you? No, I don't know
Sure?
about that. The Thin Red
fucking
Line was.
Batman was in the 80s, bro.
Because
Batman, Michael Keaton, Batman.
Casino was in the 90s. Misery was in the 90s. Devil's
Casinos
Advocate was.
90s?
Whoa. Reservoir Dogs. Ooh, 90s.
Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels?
Most
Thank you,
importantly,
Glenn. And this is not because Glenn is 217 years old, but this is because Glenn knows. I'm just saying, like,
but let's add the most important one of the 90s. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Just want to point that out.
Please do not quote any lines from that movie.
Are you my daddy?
No, fucking. When was,
What do you say,
when was
nice man?
Friday? Friday was 90s, right?
90s.
Yeah.
You got knocked the fuck out, man. Like that was 90s, right?
Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Have you not seen that?
Yeah, no, I get it. When was Usual
see it,
Suspects?
right?
Usual Suspects was 90s too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. You know what else was in the 90s? The Boondock Saints.
True.
The
Fucking
Big
Val Kilmer?
Lebowski.
Really? Val
The
Kilmer?
big, the Big Lebowski.
I saw the Big Lebowski in 2010.
The 90s were
fucking the
progressive
Thor.
for many things.
I'm just Waterboy was there too, which was great. You know what else was? Oh no, that's not bad. One. Forget it.
First of all, we have to acknowledge that foosball is the devil. I'm just saying.
You know what else? Tombstone was in the 90s. Badass movie.
No, hold
You,
on.
what? Tombstone was awesome.
Badass movie.
Armageddon was. Independence Day was.
I just had to feel the power between my legs. Fucking Steve Buscemi. Fuck yeah, dude.
Right. Great movie. Just
Showgirls.
saying. Goodfellas was in the
hold on, bro.
90s.
Showgirls.
Showgirls, which you really
Hold
can't
on,
beat
you say
that one.
Showgirls, I say Weird Science.
Well, okay, I,
80s.
I mean, I'm all about that Miss Spano fucking doing striptease
Oh, by the
shit.
way,
I'm all about that.
90s, so I
But-
think we can end the argument there.
You're gonna say, okay, Short Circuit, bro. Johnny Five is alive.
Oh,
Are you
yeah,
really gonna take
good.
it away from that?
oh no, I agree. I'm not saying though there's not great movies in the 80s. I'm just saying
Highlander, there can be only one. I mean,
you're
come on.
but you did not give credit where credit was due in the
Revenge
90s.
of the Nerds, bro. Fucking Revenge of the Nerds.
I'm just
Well,
saying
Fight Club.
Was Fight
Empire
Club 90s?
Records.
Was Fight
Half
Club
Baked.
90s?
Matt Conley's movie Half Baked was in the 90s. Just point that out. Basic Instinct was too, which had one of the most surreal scenes ever for the Sears
Willow?
catalog.
Fucking Willow with Warwick Davis with the
Oh, that
fucking
was
little
awesome.
midget
Yeah.
guy.
Falling
That
Down.
was some shit, bro. What
The
was it?
Blair
Falling
Witch
what?
Project was 90s.
Oh, we're not going to put Blair Witch Project as a good
Blair
movie.
Witch
Come
was
on.
pretty
wait,
badass.
Pause
Bro.
for a second there, Ray. Pause.
Bro,
So wait, hold on. You were just extolling the virtues of some fucked up movie that was filmed on Zoom, and you're gonna shit on the Blair Witch Project.
Amen.
yes.
Thank you.
You know why
Thank
I'm going to
you.
fucking shit on the Blair Witch Project? I'll tell you why I'm going to fucking shit on the Blair Witch
Because he
Project.
has no good
Have
reason.
a camera in Zoom.
Huh?
Right. Thank you. Wait. Better yet, you know what else was in the 90s? Bo
Hold on.
Derek's movie
I'll
Tommy
fucking
Boy.
tell you Blair Witch Project.
Tommy
right here.
Boy.
That's fucking Blair Witch Project right there.
All right, you know what?
that's it.
I'm going to end this argument right now. This is a Miami. It's a Miami tech bar. Wild Things.
Oh, dude, yeah, fuck it. Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Crazy
Yeah,
how-
I can't.
Wait, how about
Yeah, no,
How
no,
about
no, no.
he got
we
game?
need to give a moment of silence to fucking Wild Things, bro.
only
Like
one
coming out
scene?
of the
Only
fucking
one
pool
scene.
with the fucking water, like with the thing.
Can you
Yeah,
imagine
no.
if that was filmed in Pittsburgh?
It would be icy. It'd be.
It would have
Well, you
been.
know what? There'd be some more pointy shit in fucking Wild Things. I'm just saying, bro.
Whoa.
Yo, look, no, hold on. I got the need for speed. Fucking Top Gun, shirtless dudes on the beach playing volleyball.
Why y'all by shirtless dudes on the beach?
By the way,
You know you like shirtless dudes.
Should have come out this year. Trailer looks awesome, right?
What should have come out?
Top Gun.
Top Gun. Yeah, the remake.
That's right. They were redoing it. Yeah, you're right.
Pushed it.
I'm okay with that.
actually-
I don't get the whole Tenet thing like you had to release right away.
Rapid economic damage and people dying and everything else. It's the next worst thing about COVID.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you. Fucking who you gonna call, bro? Ghostbusters.
Okay.
What do you compare to fucking Ghostbusters?
How about American Pie?
You're gonna compare American Pie to
I'm
Ghostbusters?
just saying American Pie was pretty.
You're
American
gonna
Pie's
compare
pretty
the Shermanator to fucking like slime?
The fact
Wow.
you have the Terminator and the Slimer. That's what you
What about
have.
Silence of the Lambs?
Bro, kidney and fava beans? Oh my god, Chianti and fava beans?
90s.
Come on,
How
bro.
about whoa?
I get it.
Hold on. How about Army of Darkness?
I don't know what that is.
What?
What?
Nope.
Oh my god, with the guy with
Oh
the
my-
fucking chin. I can't remember his name. Yes.
He,
Um,
Bruce
He was
Campbell.
in
Bruce
yes,
Campbell.
Bruce Campbell. Fuck.
He was in that show on
So
USA.
I will say yes, he was in the spy movie, the spy show.
The show. Yeah. What? Oh God.
Where
But-
duct tape makes you smarter. I can't fucking
What
remember
about
the name of the
House?
show.
What about House
Bird
Party?
Notice.
What
Bird
about
Notice.
Pulp
Bird Notice.
Fiction?
House Party, The Fifth Element.
Pulp Fiction?
Oh, House Party? House
Party.
Party, bro.
What?
Kid and Play? Like the fucking
Yeah.
like
Pulp
Yeah.
Fiction.
House Party was pretty badass.
Royale
Sorry.
with cheese. Absolutely.
Royale with cheese. Men in Black came out in the 90s.
That's your
Look
strategy.
at fucking Keith. He's like Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Yes,
How
bro.
about-
We
he's like,
get Watergate. We fucking
he's
get
like-
it.
The
He's
Warrior.
like, listen, you didn't watch Doris Day like I did when I was 75 years old watching Doris Day. Austin Powers.
I'm not gonna look at. Hold on. Gone in 60 Seconds. I am not gonna fucking accept Gone in 60 Seconds
You are full
as a
of shit,
classic
sir.
fucking
You are
movie.
full of shit. That is
Yeah.
an amazing movie only because Angelina Jolie is unbelievable in that movie.
Okay, are you
Amen.
gonna fucking go? Okay, but she was also in Hackers with her tits out. So which one are you gonna
Oh
take?
yeah, they weren't out and gone in 60 seconds. Okay, Red.
No,
Who
right.
cares? Who
Amen.
gives a shit?
From Dusk
I'm
Till
just
Dawn was
saying.
pretty badass.
Okay, I got it. The Untouchables was in the 80s.
No,
You got
but-
nothing. Yes, it was. 1987. You got
How about-
nothing. Untouchables, right there. Done. Mic drop.
How about Dazed and Confused?
90s.
You get a 90. Yeah, but Dazed and Confused versus Untouchables? Really?
How about whoa? How about Braveheart?
Do not ever mention Braveheart with fucking Danny. He will go off on Braveheart and Independence Day. The two of them. He will
I already
fucking
named-
start doing the speech, bro.
They're both in the
I'm
90s. They're both in the
By the
90s.
way, it was in the 90s. You know,
Yeah.
How about what was it? Not Stomp the Yard. What's the fucking dance movie?
Stomp the Yard? Jesus Christ, that's where we're going. How about Falling Down? How about Home Alone?
I already said Falling Down. I
Oh,
mean,
you did. I'm
like,
sorry. Wow. All right, well, back to what you're doing. How about the crying game while you keep crying?
Backdraft.
Oh, yeah. It's good. Point Break?
Was that 90s?
Yeah, it's 90s. Yeah, it was 90s. Yeah.
Groundhog Day.
Oh, hello. I mean, I'm just saying. Forrest Gump was in the 90s.
I don't think so.
Yeah, yes, it was.
Rest in peace, Bill Murray. Absolutely.
I don't.
He's not dead, but in Zombieland he was. So.
By the way,
I think Forrest
you
Gump was in the 2000s.
No, it wasn't. It was 90s. I'm telling you right
so
now.
okay, so I think we should take a poll here. Die Hard.
Oh, you're right.
Is Die Hard a
yeah.
Christmas movie?
It is.
I think it is. I
Both.
think it is.
Actually, the first two are Christmas movies, to be clear.
Actually,
What?
I'm gonna go ahead and
The first two
take
Die
a
Hards are
screenshot
Christmas
of this. I'm gonna take a screenshot of Danny saying I'm correct. I don't know what he's referring to, but I will fucking take it. And Mr. Glenn Holcomb, nobody puts baby in a corner. I fucking agree. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. And if you stay on long enough, you will see Sean drop water on himself while he leans back. He absolutely will.
By the way, I just want to point out that I called that Sean was going to get vomited on tonight.
You did. You fucking. So the pregame show, right?
Amazing.
We're talking to each other, and Sean's like, "I've never been fucking vomited on. I've never
Not
HR
never.
2020.
I said
never,
by
ever,
HR
ever,
2020.
except for that one time that I paid a woman to do it in a back alley. I've never
That's
been
different.
vomited on.
That doesn't
And
count.
so,
If you pay for it, doesn't count.
and we
Doesn't count.
start live, and Mike's like, "It's gonna happen, bro. Like you just
I
put
was
that out in the
dying.
universe."
Dying.
He did this whole Keanu Reeves thing, like, "Bruh, it's gonna fucking happen." And we went live, and the minute we went live, she's like,
It's amazing.
like that fucking scene from Family Guy. With
Amen.
Like the fucking Ipecac with a It was fucking fantastic. I don't know. Okay, so best Indiana, was Raiders the best Indiana Jones?
Oh,
No.
I
Are we
felt
saying
like
Crusaders? Are we saying
I love-
Raiders?
I love the Crusades one, man.
No, not Crusaders.
I'm gonna go Crusaders, dude.
I would
think
too.
Crusaders is better.
What would you go with? You can't go with the freaking Crystal Skull.
That was an Indiana Jones
With
movie?
Shia LaBeouf? Are you gonna fucking?
No, you can't. I said you can't go with that, right?
That's legitimately the worst Indiana Jones.
Well, then what's
Have
the
you-
best
have
one?
you
I
guys-
think the Crusades are.
Yeah, Crusaders are definitely the best one. Absolutely.
Why?
Without question.
Why? Because first off, historically, it was great to watch that, and it was well made. And Sean Connery's in. He's a fucking pimp. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
and Sean Connery, fucking James Bond,
So wait, hold
Octopussy.
on. Which one?
Crusades.
Crusades.
The
Yeah,
last
Crusade.
Crusade. We're talking about the last
The Last
Crusade?
Crusade. Yeah, it's the only one they
No,
made of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right, I'll give that to you. Yeah.
Thanks for giving it to us. We really appreciate that.
yeah. We, us, and the rest of the world already knew this shit, but
When
I
he
appreciate if
shoots
you're
the tail
catching
off
up.
the plane, it might be the best scene of all movies ever.
Which one?
When he shoots the tail off the plane, the father.
Yeah.
Sean Connery.
Yeah, I would agree. Or when they're in the when he's on fire and they're sitting tied back to back in the chairs.
Chair. No,
Yes.
you're right. You're right.
That's-
It's the best. It's the best.
So okay, so
What's-
okay,
hold
so
on, hold on. What's the best Bond
Star
movie?
Wars
What's the best,
best-
Bond movie?
Bond movie?
See, I didn't start watching
Oh.
until fucking not Daniel
Ooh.
Craig, the one before that.
So hold on. Did you just say you didn't start watching till Daniel Craig?
Not Daniel Craig, the one before that.
Pierce Brosnan?
Yes, thank you.
No problem.
Oh, you missed all the good ones.
No,
That's
I've
not
seen
true,
Sean
actually.
Connery. I've seen some of the others.
Hold on. When I do the the James Bond question, I think you got to separate them because Daniel Craig and James Bond are a different class of movie. Like
I don't
Right,
like Daniel
because
Craig. I don't like
Craig
Daniel
was
Craig.
more physical. He was more like rough
Gritty.
and tough. It wasn't like
pretty, he's real.
Like honestly, I think
I don't know,
think
dude.
the
He's
original
getting his
Casino
balls
Royale was
smacked on the fucking
great.
chair, bro.
The original
Are you
Casino
serious?
Royale was great, and so was A View to Kill. Those were great movies.
And I will say this since Batman
Roger
is
Moore
being
was the man.
fucking- Since Batman is being bastardized by fucking glitter vampire, I think Tom Hardy's going to be a badass fucking James Bond. I
Tom
think
Hardy's
he's going to be
pretty
great.
good.
Tom Hardy's gonna be James Bond.
Yes, dude.
I missed that.
Yeah.
That cat makes a lot of noise, Ray.
She's fucking annoying. You can have her, and you see the staring at me shit. It's fucking weird.
I'll let my dogs in here, and you can tell me I can have her.
Yeah, no, I'm good with that. I am absolutely
Zero
good with that.
percent chance.
This is
Directly
not
in your
my
eyes.
cat, by the way. This is she looks at me lovingly. No, this is my son's cat, but somehow I have the fucking cat.
It's never your kid's cat. Let's be honest, or any animal. It's always yours. But
I'm telling you, my wife came in the room. She's like, "You want pussy?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah." She's like, "Let's go pick it up." I'm like, "Whoa, that's a good time." And somehow we picked up this. Just saying, some bullshit.
well, we are well over our time, by the way, gentlemen.
Oh shit!
I know, right? Great
Scott
times.
will do that to you.
So we should probably really, at this point, we should probably let Mike say a few
Hold on.
parting words.
Before
everybody.
we do anything in this new norm, I would like to.
Yes,
Yeah, I got nothing there.
especially in these unprecedented times. Hmm.
How can we not mention Elvis?
Who's Elvis?
He's
Elvis
dead.
Costello, I think. No,
Elvis. I don't know,
Toilet
Keith.
salesman.
Because Keith was like I was 70 years old watching Elvis, and it was a great time.
Wait, I could do this. Wise man. No, I'm not gonna do that. All right, let's go. So, Sean, you were saying something poignant
Well, I
and
was.
interesting.
Oh no, nothing interesting. Let's be clear. I don't. This, I've even set my expectations very low. That way, you're always pleasantly surprised. I said we're over our time. Mike should say some parting words since he is our guest.
Hold on.
We will give you the screen. You will have the entire screen for yourself, sir. You can say whatever the fucking you want, whether you're fucking a dolphin or whatever the hell was just going on.
Who was that guy? Who was that comedian who did that skit on that?
Who did the fucking a dolphin? I don't remember. It
Ricky
sounds like an
Gervais.
Adam Sandler thing, but
No, Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais. Oh, dude.
Oh, he's awesome.
That's fucking dude's awesome. And if you haven't seen it, go watch fucking Birdcage. Seriously.
Oh,
Anyway.
Birdcage is an awesome movie. By the way, also in the 90s, Ray, so thanks for that.
But also filmed in Miami, so,
but
whatever.
90s, we'll take it. Bad
Go
Boys,
figure.
90s, we'll take it.
So I remember watching Bad Boys while they were filming it, and they did Bad Boys 2 at the Miami Police Department while I was
Wasn't
working
he
there.
in Miami too?
Yeah. Hoo-ah! Yeah, absolutely it was. So they're filming Bad Boys 2 in Miami, and Will Smith comes to the Miami Police Department where I'm working. I got to meet him. Guy's fucking awesome, by the way. Nice guy.
You got to meet him?
I got to meet Will Smith. Absolutely.
So did I in Pittsburgh, right down the street from my house.
Shut the fuck up. Anyway,
Dead serious. Dead serious.
So he was working out because he was working out for Ali while he was filming Bad Boys 2. So he's there and he's working out at the gym at the police department, and dude was fucking awesome.
Oh,
dude.
that's right. You
shook his hand. Yeah, it was freaking great. So anyway, we're gonna give you the screen. You're gonna say your parting words of wisdom, whatever you have to say. You gave us a pitch about Kasaya, about Unitrends. So what the fuck do you want to say, dude?
I won't do that.
Actually, you know what? I'll tell you right now. If you want to talk about anything, the fact of the matter is most of our audience is always MSPs.
Asleep?
MSPs, you know me. And they always want to figure out what the hell to do.
Naughty! Bye! Wait. Let's go!
And it looks serious to the left.
Whoa. What do you mean? They always want to know what to do after...
They're trying to figure out ways to grow their business. They're trying to figure out who to work with. They're trying to figure out who they can trust. That's they always look for.
We'll do a partner first with like a real like professional bullshit, like, Unitrends and the MSP community. But like, what Sean's saying is, what do you want to say to our partners before we let them go? Besides that, you're a cool fucking dude, which is all I really give a shit.
And that shirt's badass because G.I. Joe's the badass. Yes, agreed. I want to say that too, with the new norm.
Mike, when are we going to fucking get together, dude? This fucking COVID bullshit is absolute bullshit.
Buddy, I trust you. We can get together anytime you want.
I fucking miss you. I will tell you, it's not the liquor. I just fucking miss you. You're fun to hang out with. Like,
likewise,
bullshit.
Man. Always good. Always good. Listen, I mean, for MSPs, every time there's any sort of event like this, it's actually I think it's good for MSPs. I think it's there's a lot of positives and negatives, but if you look at the start date for most MSPs in the world, right? It's 1998, 1999, 2007, 2008. Why? Because when companies are looking to keep cash flow, they're bouncing that stuff out, right? They're getting rid of IT guys and they're paying MSPs to do the business. And it's always been that way. And a lot of MSPs are just the guys that got bounced doing contract work for the company they got bounced from.
Yeah.
What we're seeing right now, and opening the kimono a little bit, letting you know like what we see at Kaseya across the board, our client base is growing. People are growing in the MSP business. This is not a negative, I think, for MSPs overall. It might feel like that at times, like there's going to be some ups and downs and everything else, but I got guys that are killing it right now. And I think there's going to be a follow-on with that too. Like there's a lot of companies that are looking to get rid of inbound costs or inside costs. And when they do that, sad as it might be, and I've been there, man, I worked for a public brokerage firm running IT when September 11th happened. So I was there when all the cost cutting happened and the rest of it. And it happens in IT and they outsource it. So I think if you're an MSP and you take advantage of what's going on right now, you can stay neutral at kind of the normal, or man, other MSPs that aren't well run
You said what? The normal, like the
I
new
think you
norm?
said the new normal.
That's what I heard.
I heard the new normal, by the way. And Keith, you are absolutely a better person for watching the Tech Bar. There's
Yes.
no question about that.
And you're welcome, Keith.
Oh, Keith, you're not losing anywhere near the amount of brain cells as we are.
Well, Keith doesn't really have that many to lose, so therefore
He's a PhD.
he does have it. He's so damn smart and he's so full of shit. He'll always say, "I'm so dumb." He's a liar. He's a complete liar.
Keith is when you get to the top of the mountain, or as other people call it, the mountaintop. Keith is the dude sitting at the top. Keith is the dude sitting at the top that you go to ask the question.
So I
what is the meaning of life?
Listen,
Sean and I are wearing the same shirt. Oh shit!
This is my first time on the show. My first time on the show. I got one request. We started this show.
Tell me, brother.
We started this show with Sean holding up his granddaughter like the Lion King, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like Simba. But only one of you has a cat. Ah? Ray's got it. Ray's got it.
Zuenya, never be bye.
Just look
I
over
know
for
he said,
permission, Ray.
That's all he says.
Simba, where you see the light,
And
that's
on
the Silver
that-
Kingdom.
On that,
The
I'm
darkness
steals on your fucking upper lip.
Bro, she fucking smacks me all the time. The darkness, that is Hialeah. You must stay away from there. If you're
right,
from
guys.
South Florida, you know.
Isn't that where I was for that Cuban restaurant? Was that place? Hialeah? That was so good.
So
Cuban
he's
food's
flying down
fantastic.
to Miami, and we'll make this short because we got to cut this because the Dolphins might actually win. So
they're
Sean's
up by
flying down to
two.
Miami with
two
Matt, right?
touchdowns.
so
Don't get a
so
cat,
Sean,
Ray. That's my advice for the night.
bro, fucking serious. That's life facts right there. So Sean and Matt are flying down to Miami. They fucking come to hang out, and Sean's like, yo, I have this Airbnb. It's like right here. It's cheap. We'll rent it. And I look up the address, and the shit's in the middle of Wynwood. I'm like,
Nope.
bro, no,
Nope.
So
no.
instead they
no,
book us a
no,
hotel
no.
that has anthrax on the floor, and
That
we
was
were sick for
Brittany.
a week after.
That
I
was
think,
Brittany
I
Laura.
think it's cute when people come from the Northeast and they're like, no, man, I live in like Pittsburgh. We're hard. It's good. I
Yeah.
can do whatever."
hard. I don't even know. I'm
That's
not
cute.
hard. I
That's
was
cute.
like,
Come to
the
fucking Little
location
Havana.
was
Come to
nice,
fucking
whatever.
Alapata. Come say something.
Come to Miami.
I'm gonna put you in the fucking Opalaka Triangle. You fucking say something. Go ahead. I dare
Yeah,
you.
we'll take them to Overtown and let them walk around
Right?
a little bit.
I'm
No,
okay with that.
Mike, you live in the Grove, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know the difference between the Indian names and the tree names and the fucking like.
I also unfortunately hear gunshots at night.
Yeah. So when I worked at the Miami Police Department, Coconut Grove, where Mike lives, is part of the city of Miami. So you start to learn like most of city of Miami is all numbers, right? Like streets, terraces, lanes go north and south, avenues, courts, place go left and right, go east and west, and then you have boulevards and shit, whatever. You have to learn this shit when people start running. In Miami, it happens all the fucking time. So, but there's areas like Coconut Grove and Coral Gables that have named streets. And Coconut Grove, if you've never been, has areas that are pockets of flower names and then tree names.
It's true.
And then Indian names. And some of the ones, I'm not going to call out which is which, but have the crackheads, the drug dealers. So, when a cop gets on the air and says, I'm at such and such and such and such, you know what kind of night it's going to be.
That is interesting. If you think about it, like some of the areas that have more crime and everything else, they don't have flower names or tree
They
names.
do not have flower names. You never get I'm chasing somebody down Bougainvillea Avenue. No, it doesn't happen.
Never. That's never happened.
Yeah. You know why? Because you can't say chrysanthemum fast enough to say, I'm chasing an offender with chrysanthemum wearing a blue shirt and black pants. It doesn't happen.
Doesn't happen.
So
I don't know. I just think when I lived in Vietnam, in North Carolina, that was the central point of New York City and Miami. So all the drug transactions happen there. So you're like,
Dude, go watch the first 48. You ever seen that show?
oh my God, yeah.
It's all that.
And not 48 hours. Not Eddie
I
Murphy.
saw
like
40 hours, and Eddie Murphy was
like,
awesome, and Nick
fucking-
Nolte was good on it too. I love that
he was
shit.
in that movie Beverly Hills Cop with fucking.
You gotta watch
anyway.
first 48, which is like it's like Cops, but like for people who want stuff that's more depressing. And it is all filmed off 79th Street in US 1. It's unbelievable.
And so for those that are uninitiated, the first 48, the premise is, and it's absolutely true, by the way, because most of it's filmed in the city of Miami, is that the first 48 hours when somebody's murdered, those first 48 hours are the most crucial. If they don't find somebody in the first 48 hours, is because they're not going to find anybody.
Pull up Matt Connolly's comment right below Keith's, because so when I started working with Ray last year, we went to
what was it?
The Channel Partners
ChannelCon?
Conference in DC. Yes, it was Channel Partners in DC, and so I booked it here. So because there's several of us that travel, so it doesn't make sense to do hotel rooms because they always jack the price up at conferences.
Whoa! So you're sharing rooms with people?
No, we get an Airbnb instead, so we don't have to.
Hold on. Hey, listen, Mr. CEO, you need to stop that shit right now. Some of us pay for other fucking people to fucking fly around.
Exactly.
He's like, yo, you share a room, you don't take first class everywhere in a private jet.
Hey, listen.
Fuck you, Mike. You need to stop that shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We don't fly first class. Kaseya?
Why?
Never. 0% chance.
You want me to call up Mike right now and be like, yo, or Fred right now? You want me to call him up and be like, yo, Mike's my friend. You fucking.
I gotta tell you, man.
You know what, Mike? Have him do that so I can call up my CEO and tell him about our shit not going on fucking first class. I'll do the same thing.
Let me tell you how that call would be. I'm gonna tell you
guys. I made a bet yesterday. With our CEO on something, and the bet was whoever won got to fly first class for their next flight. Okay.
But does Fred fly first class nonstop, like regardless?
Regardless.
So that's not a bet. That's
no. I'm saying we don't fly first class ever.
No, I'm saying, but does Fred fly first class?
I mean, he says he does, and I don't know. I don't check up on him, but
yeah,
whatever.
He's like, this is recorded. I don't want to say shit. I don't want to get in trouble.
All I know is, so I booked an Airbnb in DC for the Channel Partner Conference because there were several of us going. It's easier to all bedrooms in, and you have at least some space because at the end of a conference day, sometimes you just want to be like, you want to like veg out, right? So I booked this house, and it's actually a nice place. I don't know if anybody's not been to DC. Everything is very congested, and you could be in one very nice block of $10 million brownstone mansions, and you could go 3 houses down the street.
Can we acknowledge Miami, fuck buddy. DC taxis? Can we say fuck DC taxis where they do it by zones, and you can literally go a block and they charge you for a different fucking zone?
He's talking about like going block by block. It's totally different. He should come to Miami.
Yeah. I've been there. I know.
You can go. You can go one block where all the houses are a different color.
I'll pour you some good scotch, but you're gonna have to make it through some rough areas to get to my house.
I'll be okay.
They're about 150 yards away.
Well, look, and that's the absolute truth. You can have $1 million home or multi-million-dollar home next street to a crack house, and that's normal.
That's how DC is. DC is the same way. That's what Matt's referring. He's referencing that because we're sitting outside of the place smoking a cigar at night, and it's like there's gunshots 1 block away. It's like, and they're like, and I'm like, where should we go to drink and eat? They're like, oh, just go right down the street. There's this really cool place, but you got to walk through where like the kill zone is, and it's like, just go the long way, which is like 5 miles around to get to it. You have to drive like to Jersey to back to DC to get to the safe spot.
I will tell you right now that Miami is very much like that, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. It really is.
Oh, yeah.
It absolutely
is. Not proud of it. It just is.
Let's be clear. Pittsburgh is not like that, which is great.
Yeah.
But I've lived in I've lived in third countries.
Pittsburgh's like the normal level of suck all the way across, which is,
Whoa.
Yeah, no, I got you.
No, you went to Pottstown. What do you know? You don't know shit. You live in Miami next to the crack house. So therefore,
where'd you live overseas?
No, hold on.
Yeah, Kosovo, Somalia.
There are parts of Coral Gables that are beautiful.
Whoa! Hit the brakes.
Go ahead.
You lived in Somalia?
Yeah, well, I was deployed there, so I wasn't
you were in the military. Okay.
Yeah.
That was Black Hawk Down shit?
Yes. But I was in the
I wasn't in the
movie.
Helicopter.
I'm not Keith. I wasn't in the Sears catalog. I was there. No, hell no.
So, for those of you that don't know, go work for Keith because he flies
I laid
the
demolitions of the buildings. Is what I did.
Okay, so EOD or
yes, yes, I blew shit up basically. That's what I did.
Did you serve, Mike?
No, I didn't. I actually got accepted. And by the way, probably shouldn't be saying this, but I got accepted in the Marines. I was guaranteed flight in the Marines.
First off, you all get accepted in the Marines. If you eat crayons, you're in.
So hold your roll, buddy.
Just saying.
I can mute him if you need
I
to.
was guaranteed flight in the Marines.
Well, that's good. You should have went.
And I should have went. It's one of my biggest regrets in life.
I did all the cool shit. Like I was blessed because I was in Fort Bragg, North Carolina. That's why I lived in Fayetteville, in North Carolina. I was in Vietnam, and in Fort Bragg they put you through all the cool trainings. You need to get to do all the cool shit, and the cool shit consisted of like so I was airborne, air assault, expert infantry, and all that good stuff. Like I did all the trainings, which was awesome. But air assault was the coolest because that's when you repel out of helicopters and shit eventually.
Yeah.
When you watch all the cool movies and which by the way is all bullshit, when they're on top of the building, they all start jumping down the building, they crash through the window. That doesn't happen like that because windows are very hard to crash through.
Yeah.
It's not like that. You don't crash through those things and you don't shoot people like that. It doesn't work that way. So no, I was fortunate to do a lot of cool training, and I got to be deployed in very unusual circumstances. So like I didn't go to.
It is literally my biggest regret in life that I didn't go do that. I feel like you meet people and you're brothers for life, which is kind of cool. I have no brothers. I have no sisters. I'm an only child. So like
you would have had them there. And that's like, actually, I'm surprised. Usually Jay Garcia from Kaseya comes on these calls every time we do it.
From Kaseya?
You're muted. Not Kaseya. I'm sorry. From Fortinet, rather.
Fortivet.
Yeah, he works.
By the way, we have 1,300 people, and I tell you, we don't have a Jay Garcia. Is that sad?
Yeah, no. That's what. No, he works for Fortinet. He runs their Fortivet program.
So why don't you have a Jay Garcia? What the fuck's up with that?
Yeah, what the fuck, Mike?
Clearly,
get together.
We're against Miamians, I guess. I don't know. We have floors. We have three floors.
Back to the birdcage.
Ray.
Is it Jay or is it Ye? Is it Ye Garcia?
It's Jay. He goes by Jay. Actually, his name is not even Jay. He changed it to be more American. But by the way, Mike, I'm on a nonprofit called Train Our Troops, and we train veterans and spouses to look for better jobs. So we should probably talk about that. And you guys should look for them.
I'm in. I mean, like I said, it's my biggest regret in life that I didn't go serve. I should have gone and done it, but it just didn't work out.
You're right.
I was going to, but you can't be 6'1" and be a pilot. So, fuck that. Just saying. That's the absolute only reason. I did all the reflex testing. I got my eyes blown out. If you've ever been for marine testing for flight, they give you drops in your eyes that make you blind for 6 hours. Somebody has to lead you around. It's terrible. And I went and did all that, and the business took off, and I didn't go do it, but I still haven't traveled faster than the speed of sound, and I regret that. Yeah,
I would probably throw up from that. That's why I just stayed on the ground and walked instead.
I don't. You can throw me in the bilge of a boat for 6 hours and I don't throw up. So I would.
And Sean also throws up after every tech bar, just so you know.
Not every. It was only once, and that was.
I saw him get thrown up on earlier. What are you talking about?
I mean, I got thrown up on too. Yes, that
so
happens.
Can we namaste, my friends? Just saying.
Namaste.
Salute. And
in
can we
these
celebrate
unprecedented times?
Hey, Ray and Sean, every other week you guys do this. So how about like every other week, but offset by 1 week? We just get on a video thing and we just drink.
I'm fine with that.
I'm
yes.
so fucking down, brother.
We actually do it. We actually do it every Wednesday.
So I will say. So Mike has come to my old office. We're not even there anymore. Mike came to the office in the old days, and he came to show me what happened.
Why did I go there?
You went to go show me the fucking Centersys boxes because we
met on Discord. You were our first customer.
Was I really?
Yeah. Well, second customer. You were the first customer that we didn't know.
Okay, so Mike comes to my office because we met on Discord, right? We met on MSPRS Discord.
You bought the product, and I was like, man, I gotta see what the process is of onboarding. Like, I want to go watch what it's like to get one of our devices, hook it up, and see how it goes. So I'm gonna go watch. I said,
Mike fucking comes over and he's like, and we're talking. I'm like, yo, but this, and this, and that, and this, and I would like it to do this. And he says, okay. And he opens up a laptop and he fucking types and he's like, okay, I got this. And then, like 2 seconds later, he's like, refresh your screen. And the shit's there. And I'm like, Like, you know,
I should have stayed in programming.
it was fucking awesome.
That shit's easy. The rest of it's hard.
I mean, it was fucking, yeah, I know, right? Like personnel management and sales and business development. That's the hard shit, right? Like, give me an if-else statement. I can live with that. Like, fuck yeah. Oh, dude, no, we definitely got to get to. I fucking miss the shit out of you. I'm saying we're both busy as shit, so we don't get to hang out.
Anytime you want money, it's
absolutely, bro. So,
all right, so we got to
Sean?
wrap this up. We're well over now. Mike, thank you seriously for coming. I'm going to send you an invite for our Wednesday drinking that we do amongst our company.
Oh, for our BBB, yeah.
Yeah, I will send that to you. Actually, I'm going to go on there right now and send it to you.
So Keith Nelson's not only a PhD, he worked at fucking JPL. And for those of you that don't know JPL, the fucking rockets at NASA.
Propulsion lab.
like that's like saying
the place that was that NASA was like, we can't figure this shit out. We'll pay somebody else.
That's like, yeah. I kind of do a little bit with the military. Are you familiar with DARPA? Like, what the fuck?
Oh, that's
like,
awesome.
Fucking Keith, I swear to God. Like, and we have to real quick. We have to acknowledge something. Danny will appreciate this. I'm just saying that's the current score.
Wow. But don't worry, they have plenty of time to lose.
By the way,
I know that, but let's screenshot this.
Hold on. Hold on. We have 3 quarters left to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory.
Why do you have to tell me Santa's not real? Like, why do you have to take that from me?
I'm that guy.
And on that note, Sean,
I'm a Dolphin fan. What do you want? Like, that's how it goes, buddy.
Yeah, we're used to like sadness and bitterness and defeat. Sean Lardo, anything you want to say before we part with our audience here?
You know what? I'm so happy to be doing this every other week.
Not every week, because that would hurt.
Oh my God, we tried that.
We can't do it. We're too fucking old. If we were in our 20s, this would be every week. But
I'm glad that we have a great audience that involves himself. I'm even glad about Keith Nelson, even though he's like a Cowboy fan. But other than that, though, Mike, thank you, dude. Like, seriously.
Anytime, guys.
You were you were a great guest for us. I want that shirt. You have to bring it directly to me, and you have to climb the city steps to get it to me. But other than that, though,
I don't know if that's
like I'm out.
Dude, my 11-year-old daughter does city steps. You don't cry like a big bitch.
She drinks less.
Yeah, well, yeah, but yes, that's good. Yeah, she does. Although she does a little bit of wine here and there is good.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, no.
So I want to ask you, Sean, real quick. So, like, as a Cuban Italian, we do soupy, which is a little bit of drinking. Not fucking bourbon, but like wine and shit. Like a little bit of soupy, like early, like 6, 7, 8 years old, early.
Yeah, we do Dago Red.
Yeah. So, like, at what point do you guys start like, hey, Sophia, come have a little bit of?
Same. Dago Red at 7 years old.
Hold on. Sean, what's your background?
Italian and Irish.
I mean, Irish trumps everything.
That's correct. So it's Irish Italian.
Hey, Mazel tov. It's a boy. Okay, give him a drink.
Sean's statement is you can't say you've been drinking all day if you don't drink early in the morning. Like,
correct. That's a lie. That's bullshit.
Look at fucking
early
Kevin.
in the morning.
Listen, Kevin. The North Atlantic salmon fucking swims. We're drinking at a cigar bar, and I want to make this short. You gotta fucking hang out with Kevin. Kevin's the best. We're hanging at a cigar bar, drunk off our asses, and he's talking about 17 types of fucking Atlantic salmon,
which I didn't even know even existed because I don't know what the hell's in the Atlantic.
Nor should anybody fucking know existed.
That's the guy that corrected the head chef at a very high-end restaurant about his catch of the day. He's like, that can't happen because those things don't exist. He's like, yeah. And then he gave the guy the whole history of it, and the dude was like, "Yeah, you're right."
Yeah, but
and at the end of the day, the guy spit in his food because that's exactly what fucking happens.
What did his spit taste like afterwards?
Like it was like Fermunda cheese.
It was like butter.
No.
Yeah, it's Fermunda. Everybody loves cheese.
Fermunda cheese.
All right, now Ray. Yeah, Sean, you need to end this shit because we're well past time. Mike, any last words? Mike, I did, and you interrupted.
Look,
Mike. What do you want to say?
You know what's awesome about this? Look, watch. Gone. So, Mike, anything you want to say to our audience before we let you go, bro?
No, it's awesome. Thank you so much, guys. It's been a lot of fun. Tomorrow's gonna suck, so I hate all of you.
Listen, when you tomorrow when you're dragging ass, you can say, "Look, I was in a long business meeting with Asia, and by Asia I mean Miami Lakes." And fucking, that's all you got to say, bro. That's all you got to fucking say. No, Mike, we appreciate the shit out of you, bro. We know you're busy as fuck.
You guys. This was a lot of fun.
The shit out of you.
This was the most fun I've had in a while, so I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
we
Mike.
gotta fucking get
Appreciate
together.
this.
Seriously, we gotta get together because this is.
Ray,
I miss you,
anytime
bro.
want, buddy.
I'm just saying.
You know that.
Listen, don't start making out now. Let's just end this shit and don't make this shit out. All right?
Mike's my brother,
far
bro.
away. I can't do it. It's too far away.
So what you're saying is.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, actually, real quick, ladies and gentlemen, we are not sponsored by any distributorship or beer or bourbon distillery. So, if you want to sponsor us, please email events@oit.co. So, anyway, dude, give me some of that fucking Ocho. We will blast the shit out of it. I'm telling you. Oh my god, I'm so. You got me with a fucking like bourbon hard on with the fucking bourbon and tequila. You're like, I'm so happy. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for. Okay, I'll go into professional announcer voice. Hold on. I'm gonna drink water. Believe it or not, I have water here. Believe it or not.
All right, would you end this goddamn show?
That's a rough night.
Hold on. Me. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining the Tech Bar. We appreciate each and every one of you for joining us on the chat. We look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks. Make sure you follow us on Tuesday. We will show what happened with the picks. We will see if Mike's right. We'll see if Sean's right. And guaranteed, I was fucking right with all of my picks. And that guy, Keith Nelson, who the fuck knows? But anyway, we thank you for having you on this show tonight. And we thank Mike Sanders of Unitrends MSP. You're a fucking rock star. Thank you, Mike. Sean Lardo, the original OG, got spit up on for the first time today by HR 2020, not for the first time by any other person, because that's the way Sean rocks. Right. For the first time by somebody he didn't pay by the hour. Thank you very much, guys. We will see you in 2 weeks. The Tech Bar. And I want to just close off with one more time. Let's play a little bit of happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know you guys been waiting 2 weeks for the new episode of the Tech Bar. As always, we have our host, we have Ray, we have Sean, and we have a friend from Unitrends, Michael Sanders. Let's go!
There you go. Now get the fuck out and go watch the Dolphins win.
Amazing. I love it.
It gets better and better with time. Go sign up for our pick'em at go.oit.co NFL 2020. And let's have some fucking awesome. And don't forget, if you can do a better intro than Barry Danilo, do it online. Mike, Sean, thank you so much. I love you both. You're like brothers.
Love you guys.
Peace.
See ya.
Bye now.